What up? What up? What up? What up? What? Yep, I got you. So check this out, guys. Let me pause this for a second. So let me pause that. Sorry. So, guys, first of all, um, shout out to C Boogie. I did not know that this had taken place. So basically, what's happened? I don't know who these people are. Don't travel in those circles of YouTube like that. When I first got on YouTube, I used to think I jumped on a couple of his hangouts when I first got on YouTube a couple of times. Then the girl, you heard me first time. I used to get on her stuff. We used to have fun. You know, so it was fun, entertaining. I would go into these people's videos and stuff like that and have discussions and stuff like that about life and just a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Talking about different issues and stuff like that. BGS is a very intelligent, very knowledgeable older guy who uh, he's from California. Smart dude, very high IQ, very intelligent, very well learned guy whose knowledge I respect greatly. Whether or not I agree is one thing on everything, but as far as his knowledge and wisdom, I mean, just unbridled intelligence. The brother was just one of the smartest guys on YouTube in the Black manosphere space. Um, ain't too much you can't. Most subjects you bring up, this guy's very knowledgeable, very depth of knowledge as far as a broad area of expertise in all types of different areas. He can talk to you about any type of thing. Guys like that you cherish, guys. Um, one of the saddest things I see is about us as Black people is we kill people. Like, cause he mentioned in the video, he said, you know, we don't honor our prophets. I'm gonna tell you something. You look at Malcolm X, man, because I don't know why I was watching Malcolm X is on Netflix. So I've been watching Malcolm X, and I just watched. I'm counting the part where he's meeting Betty Shabazz, and he's all cool with Bangs and stuff like that. And it's sad because I think they were genuine brothers at first. It's really sad, but it just kind of turned on. When they turned and killed that brother at the end, brother. That movie, every time I watch it, I almost damn near want to break down and cry at the end. But it's fucked up. We killed, like, you know, the guys that killed Malcolm are walking around. The guys that killed the guy that killed Trayvon Martin walking around. There are people that are in this YouTube space. I have said this 1,000 times that are toxic, that need to be grabbed, thrown down to the ground, thrown in a straitjacket, put in the back of a van, and taken to a mental asylum, guys. Hey, what's going on, cocaine? And I didn't know that this had happened until I watched C Boogie's video. I didn't even know. I was like, what? And I go on and I look and I'm like, damn, they going. So basically, let me kind of go into it. So let me say this right here, man. It's not even doxing, guys. He said he's been doxed about 5 or 6 times. To me, first of all, doxing is not cool. Um, Putting someone's personal information about their family, about their life, about anything about somebody's personal information, somebody's gonna get hurt. I'm not threatening to harm anybody. I don't want to get flagged, but somebody's gonna get hurt, man. I don't think this is fair under any circumstances. This brother just said, I'm through. This guy has got almost 40,000 subscribers. Uh, I would say one of the cornerstone guys on YouTube is pretty to take down all his videos and just go on out here and do what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad. It's sad. All because what you have some ideological disagreement with this guy. So you're gonna go and put this guy, what's up, Zimmerlu? You're gonna put this guy's, hey Lady B, you're gonna put this guy's personal information. So from what I'm gathering, it seems as though, for those of you that don't know, somebody did something. He said, look, I'm fine. You guys can come at me, but I draw the line at my children. So somebody has gone and harassed this man's. I'm assuming his daughter or something. I kind of made a few calls to a few people. I'm kind of getting some stuff through the grapevine that the person is bragging about it, laughing, thinking it's funny. I don't know. I don't think it was just, hey, how you doing? The dude might have sent some stupid stuff like a picture of his penis or some real sick, demented stuff, guys. And just like in the movie Players Club, when they got her home, you have to take that stuff serious. You cannot think that people. He's like, I always make sure you make it home safe. Remember that? Some people are psycho out here. You need to take everybody serious. People are out here. They are crazy. They don't have no sense, and you need to take everybody serious. I know plenty of people that didn't take people serious, and they're laying 6 feet under, or they in jail or something like that, or in the hospital, crippled or something crazy happened because they didn't take people serious. BGS is smart. I don't blame him. It's getting to the point he says he doesn't feel protected, and it's a shame. Not that I watched the brother stuff like that. I didn't watch it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell the truth. But he had a lot of brothers that supported him, real knowledgeable guy. And guys, quite frankly, this YouTube space has become a place for people to mentor to a lot of brothers that don't have any real frame of reference for real manhood. We don't have a lot of brothers don't have a frame of reference for manhood. Have that. So when you have somebody that's an OG like that has knowledge, that's well read, well learned, high IQ brother, intelligent, able to speak on certain issues, whether you agree or disagree. You know what I'm saying? He deserved to be on YouTube. Not only did he deserve to be on YouTube, but we need an immune system, guys. We have no immune system. That's the problem. The black community doesn't. I mean, YouTube's kind of trying to act like an immune system, but even in the immune system, you have antigens and you have pathogens. And it's just the pathogens are just taking over. You know what I'm saying? They just are in certain instances. I think so. I've seen a few instances where people are referring to people's kids and shit. Let me tell you something. You should never. I done seen people get knocked unconscious because somebody said something about their children or their mom. Or let me tell you something, man. Some shit should be off limits. People's families. I don't come on here telling people my personal business, who I'm with, what I'm doing. Somebody might slip and say, hey, my first name might come out. It's cool. But I don't want people. I try to stay in the middle. I try not when I get into it with people, if they show an olive branch, I'm quick, instant. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I had a brother say used to come in some months back. I made a video. He came at me. Hey, brother, I ain't mean. Okay, brother, I apologize. I'm gonna take this video down. I do not want to disrespect people. I want people in that space and in that energy to feel like they can come and put my family out there or something like that, man. Because if somebody, everybody listening to me, if somebody come out here and take your mom or something, put a picture of your mom up there and start talking about your mom and she done passed away, I don't blame you for showing up and kicking their ass. I do not blame you. And see, somebody gonna get really fucked up out here, fucking with people's family. This shit is not funny. It's not cute. People need to stop with this shit. Stop with this bullshit. Whether or not Nikisha, you saying the brother, he deserved a chance to speak. He didn't say some shit like he wasn't out here like kill black women. He wasn't saying some of what these brothers are saying. The brother, one thing about BGS, I'll never say. I ain't saying I agree with everything he said, but the brother was respectful, even when he got into it with people. Even when he got into it with people, he barely cursed. He barely used the cuss word. So I would say he deserved a spot to, on this space to be able to share his opinion. Even people who I may be on the opposite, and I ain't saying I'm on the opposite on everything. I'm just saying in certain instances we may disagree. But even still, he deserved a chance to speak, man. I don't want nobody taking down that, you know what I'm saying? Because I could be taken down for somebody that don't like me because they feel like I'm a simp. You know, they feel like I'm not towing certain lines of saying 95% of black women ain't shit. Have these, I'm gonna tell you something. That space of brothers that say 95% of black women ain't shit is full of a bunch of fucking losers. I'm sorry. It is full of a bunch of crazy, psycho ass niggas that are crazy. Okay. You trust me when I tell you this shit. Now, I know it's a lot of good, smart, intelligent brothers. And they have a legitimate gripe. I'm not stating this for every brother that says that. Don't come in my video and try to say that I'm coming at all of them. But there is a lot of unhealthy, mentally off kilter brothers in that space who are almost damn near calling for violence against black women. And I think that is the problem. That's one of our problems. I don't know if I can, I don't watch, I'm sorry guys. I'm going from my frame of reference. I don't watch a lot of these females that'll get you a white man. I can't sit through one of them because that shit's stupid. So I can't even watch us speak. So are there women when you say, well, that needs to be balanced? There maybe need to be balanced, but I don't see a lot of those sisters out here like that. I don't watch their videos. I don't watch Crystal and Carazine. I ain't even watch April Mason before all this shit happened. I didn't watch her videos. I damn sure ain't finna watch them now. I don't watch Chrissy like that. I don't watch what's her name? Paris Malone, who's went anti-black male lately. I don't watch her shit. Every once in a while I will, but I don't watch it like I used to. I don't. I watched the Derek Jackson video, but I don't watch his shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I just think when I hate to say it, it's not that I want to live in a vacuum chamber. Like I said earlier, guys, life is it's a lot of toxic shit out here. There is transference of energy, transference of spirits. You can soak up that stuff so much, and everybody's not mature, guys. Everybody's not mature. You cannot just be out here on this rampage where you have taken this shit to the nth degree where you feel like you're gonna go stalk somebody's family. You will get fucked up. And I won't feel sorry for your ass. I really don't. I don't feel sorry for niggas like this. Like, this is sad, dude. This is a sad day in YouTube. I look, I don't know if you saying he encouraged that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna tell y'all guys some real shit. I kind of stayed away from those Saturday night. I stayed away from those Saturday night things because I saw it was an easy opportunity for me to get in some shit. If I jump on a hangout with 40 dudes that hate black women, and I say some shit like, hey, brother, I'm cool. I ain't got no problem. It's going to be some shit. I know it. You know, if I jump on a hangout with 40 dudes that feel like black women, whatever, then it's going to be me against 40 dudes. I'm going to be outnumbered. And the brothers that think like me ain't on YouTube. Most of them ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of brothers out here like me. They ain't on YouTube, though. They out there living. A lot of them are. And the problem is, I know that. So I have to be smart. I have to think for me and that person because I don't want to get into a situation where someone's pulling out my woman or my son or my mom or my brother, my sister, pictures of people and saying stuff about them. I don't want you in my damn bitch showing my pictures. You know what I'm saying? But let alone some of my family, because then I'm going to feel like they're going to come at me like, what the fuck wrong with you? Like, why are you putting your family out here like this? And see, I'm going to feel responsible. I'm going to feel like I fail my people and feel if somebody put my son or say something about, come on, man, I'm not protecting my son if I do that. I can't do that. I can't let that happen. That cannot happen. I take a bullet for that happen. So I just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. No, nobody said I was anti-black man sniper. What happened to me, explain for those who just got here. BGS is shutting down his channel because somebody has went and started harassing his daughter. So he's saying this is his last video today. He's getting off YouTube. He's not coming back. I don't know. He may come back 5-6 months from now. Who knows? But you know, I've seen. See, as a female, I can't blame his daughter for being nervous because there's no telling what this dude did. He might have sent her his last video on his channel. There's no telling what this guy did. This guy could have sent her some sort of sexually explicit comments, videos. He probably could have been calling her. He might have mentioned something about something that let her know, oh, this guy actually knows where I live. It could have been anything. Motherfucker say, yeah, man, you got on a gray shirt with some black shorts or some shit, sitting on your couch. Somebody say that shit right now in my chat. I'm looking out the window with the shotgun because I'm not fucking around. You see what I'm saying? People need to get the fuck out of this shit. Get the fuck off YouTube. If you cannot control your temper, if you cannot control yourself, get your lame, no coochie getting ass, loser. You ain't never had no life. I'm sorry. I guess I'm making it worse because that's only gonna probably be fuel on the fire. But I'm sorry. I'm speaking to those people that feel the need to get in people's videos, fuck with them, and then go and try to get their shit and go put it out in the public for people to fuck with. That ain't cool, man. When are we going to grow up as a people? We will not, we will only get as far as our weakest link. You see what I'm saying? I mean, y'all, look, some of y'all going in on this brother BGS. I don't, you know what I'm saying? That I ain't got nothing bad to say about the brother. I don't. I don't have nothing bad to say. I ain't never seen this brother say I hadn't, but see, I ain't been over there like that. But I hadn't seen him do nothing that warranted hit. Let me tell you something. Even if people are doxing each other, there should be a firewall of at least take care of people. Come on, man. People, kids. Come on, man. Come on. I don't give a fuck how mad I get at you. I ain't gonna ever say nothing about your daughter. Ever. Ever. I got upset with your boy. First of all, what's his name? Kevin Samuels. I didn't threaten him physically. I never said I was gonna whoop his ass. Never said I'm gonna do some shit to him. Never, I said certain things because I was upset. But I ain't got no reason to say so. I don't, that shit never crosses my mind. When I get mad at somebody, it never crosses my mind to insult their children. That's some grimy, below the belt, scum of the earth shit. That if somebody was to catch your ass and beat you to put your ass in you and you might not fucking make it, I can't feel sorry for you. When did BJ didn't follow him super hardcore, but I watch his stuff. Like that's what I'm saying. So people don't like people. I get it. People don't like people. The man didn't deserve for his daughter to be harassed. Period. With this, I'm kind of at the point where we only think we need to worry about some of the other stuff we talking about. He did not deserve for his daughter to be doxxed, whatever in whatever way. You know what I'm saying? I just think that look, man, look, whatever. At the end of the day, I got a 3-year-old. I've mentioned I got a 3-year-old. He's a kid, innocent little child. He does not deserve, and neither does his daughter deserve anything. She ain't done nothing but live her damn life. If I follow each and everybody around on this damn thing, you ain't got your shit together either. Ain't everybody's shit ain't perfect. Everybody ain't the best in every damn thing. You know what I'm saying? This is what the video I was making last night when I was talking about brothers who have this self-proclaimed righteousness. Because guess what? The brothers that are doxing this dude, that are coming at this dude's daughter, I guarantee you I can follow instances where these brothers have probably been on this man channel talking shit about how fucked up black women are and how fucked up the opposite sex is, and you fucking crazy. You ain't got good sense. Now I don't know who the dude is. I'm just telling you just from what I see. You ain't got good sense. Anybody and then you laughing about it like it's funny, like it's something to be proud of, that is nothing to be proud of. That I went and got a man to delete his channel because I'm going after his children and he feels like he has to protect his kids. I would try to reach out to the brother. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'll never say nothing about you again. I apologize. That's me. I try to be a grown ass man about my shit. If I had a dude feeling like he got to kick off YouTube and shit, man, I feel horrible. I would feel horrible, man, because that's just not how I'm built. Like Nikisha, you really going at this dude? Like, let it go. Look at this. Like, you really going hard at this brother. Should not have been talking about his daughter on YouTube that don't like women. Okay, well, I'm saying it like this, man. This shit has gotten unhealthy. This toxic environment has gotten unhealthy. Okay, we black people, man. We are a people. Okay, some of us have children out of wedlock. Some of us have whatever flaws, shit. Some of us are felons. Some of us are a lot of shit, man. Like I done seen people trying to put. I saw somebody try to put out Boyce Watkins' credit report one time. This chick say this nigga talking about financial this, that. He got a so and so credit score. This nigga da da da. She took it and put it up to the screen. Like, come on, man. The fuck, do we have any type of human decency and dignity about ourselves to respect people as a person that have some respect for people, man? I don't give a damn what I feel. There have been people I completely am in opposition to. I don't even mention they fucking names on my channel. It's dudes I can name by name that I think are fuck niggas. Straight up. I think they fuck niggas and they not men. And I think they are a cancer to our community. I never say that shit on. I'm not saying it on YouTube. You can't find no comment where I said it. Now offline, I might be talking to her on the phone. I tell you the truth, how I really feel. But it's shit. I'm not finna because I don't start shit. I don't start shit. I'm just not like that. I'm not because in nature, this video seems one-sided. I just think it's fucked up. I look, maybe you guys done went and watched the video and felt like you on this guy's side. People's kids is off limits. I don't give a shit. Ain't nobody finna tell me that shit is right. Nobody finna tell me. What was your video on BGS expose that man's family? Expose who family? Well shit. If he did, he wrong too then. Look, guys, let me explain something to you. I don't watch that side of the YouTube. Don't come in here and beat me down. I'm just not getting wind of this shit, okay? If BGS went and put this man's family out there like that, then all bets off. What I'm saying is anybody, we should have a firewall that should not go past the individual. We should not be out here watching shit like this. Fuck him. Good riddance. He got this. I don't give a shit. We should not be going at people's families, man. What the fuck wrong with us? Y'all remember that movie Casualties of War with Michael J. Fox? Go watch it. They was in Vietnam. I never forgot this shit. They was in Vietnam, right? They hit this village. He got this little company. They patrolling. They hit this village, right? So the dudes they took this girl, right? And the girl was a member of Vietnam or whatever. I mean, just a Vietnamese girl. And they take her as hostage. So these dudes start raping this girl, like just raping her. And they treat her like shit, then they kill her. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and the dude was like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Don't y'all have some human decency? Like, I'm trying to get it confused with Platoon, where they was just doing some shit. And Elias came in there like, man, we're human beings. At the end of the day, man, we're human beings. We're people with humanity. We're people with family. People that love them. You know what I'm saying? If somebody come in here and kill my ass, it's people that would be hurt. I got a son to raise. I got people that love me, man. I'm not finna go above and beyond the logic of the merits of your argument. Shit. That just show how low IQ some of these motherfuckers is. You stupid. That's the fucking problem. You cannot explain your point. Look at this nigga. This nigga house. This nigga car. This nigga mama. This nigga sister. This nigga daughter. This is girlfriend. This is wife. This is ex-wife. Who gives a shit? Can you at least, win on the merits of your fucking argument? Damn. This is why this is why our ass was enslaved. This is why we deserve everything we get. Because we refuse. Some shit should be off limits. Some shit, there should be some sort of merit and some sort of, I don't know, man, some sort of something on the inside that it's just something that won't let me go at a man's child or family. I'm gonna say what the fuck I gotta say and stand on my shit like a man and say what I gotta say, and I gotta trust my intellect. And if you smarter and you make a better point, shit, I'd be like, okay, he made a good point. I agree with him on right there. I say I agree with the motherfucker. If you say some shit, even when you guys disagree with me, we going back and forth. I'd be like, hey, I agree with you right there, bro. Good point. I say that shit instantly. We ain't got to be, it's like we get on this YouTube space and we feel like I got to be right. I got to show I got the biggest dick. I got to show I'm the motherfucking man because I've been a fucking loser. I didn't make no teams. I didn't win no fucking awards. I didn't win shit. I always came in the middle of the pack or near the back. I was always at the bottom. I ain't never had shit. And now I fucked around and put up a YouTube channel and got 100 views or shit. That's the problem. The motherfucker that's gonna cause us some problems. The motherfucker that's a lame that ain't really got no character worth shit. This is why I said what I said last night. And I'm kind of getting to the point where I really don't even want to start trying to put out little shit to preface it to make motherfuckers feel like it's got to be some balance. Because I'm leaning to the side of it's a lot of lame ass niggas out here that do shit and then want to come out. I'm a self-proclaimed good man because you got a degree and a job, or you got this or you got that. This is fucked up. Now, if you know history, I don't. Man, look here, you Bell. I might have to block you, Bell, because you now I'm blaming everything on Slay. What are you talking about? I'm talking about but I'm up here. See, this is the shit I'm talking about right here. So I go live and I'm trying to talk about how we should have some sort of guidelines and you shouldn't talk about people's family because people don't fuck around about their kids and their family and shit. And you want to come at me and tell me I'm wrong for saying that shit? Have I said anything that is stupid? Have I said anything? Because let me tell you something. People, I see you must ain't Bell, you must be real young. Let me tell you something. I done seen motherfuckers get fucked up by fucking with people's kids. Like this shit is, I'm telling you. And so I don't want to get into a back and forth with you about everything. At the end of the day, it's coming a point where this shit is unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? It's unhealthy for us to be out here going at people's families and shit like that. This nigga might have sent this girl a dick pic or some shit. That shit is sick, man. I'm gonna tell you why I'm upset too. Y'all think this shit is connected, guys. Go talk to what's his face? Go talk to Mr. Research. Mr. Research go back before all of us. Mr. Research been on here damn near 10 years. He'll tell you, like, man, it been 5 or 6 different manifestations of this. We had this channel, this channel, this channel. Shit winds up getting deleted. This shit happens. I know about it. I read the tea leaves and I see what's going on. So when you fuck with a dude like that, you're going based on my coming you and say, okay, cool, whatever. When you fuck with somebody like that, this shit is connected. All she got to do is go file a police report, send that shit to YouTube, and them motherfuckers start coming through here deleting everybody. Me, I don't even go over there. But it'll be me, everybody be gone. Because somebody thought it was cute. We saw this shit a while ago with somebody fucking with certain women. You know what I'm saying? Certain YouTubers said some shit about this chick. They went back and forth. Next thing you know, motherfuckers was getting deleted and all type of shit was going on. I done seen this shit. So I'm just saying we need to be smart about how we operate in this space, given that a few days ago they changed the rules. This shit is much more stringent than it was 5 or 6 years ago. You come in and say whatever the fuck you want to say. You can't do that no more. You have to be smart. You see what I'm saying? That's another reason why I try to stay down the middle. I try not to get into the back and forth with other YouTubers. I really don't want these skirmishes and shit like that because that is going to open the space for them to delete me, to delete everybody in this space. The whole damn manosphere is going to get deleted. And I would barely say I'm part of it, but I guess I am because I do fuck with O'Shea heavy. You know what I'm saying? I like O'Shea. That's one of my favorite YouTubers and shit like that. So I've been on his channel maybe 15 times. I don't know how many damn times I've been over there. So I guess I would be considered part of that space. But it's certain dudes' channels. I know me and his brother, if I get on his channel, it's gonna be some shit. I'm gonna get on there. He gonna say some statistical shit that I don't rock with, but he just pulling it out his ass because he feel like he's bitter about some shit, some deep psychological shit that he feels. And so we're gonna be going back and forth. So I don't even want to go over that. Because half the shit, that's what I'm saying. Is a lot of people saying shit. This is why I say what I say about when somebody makes comments and it becomes a toxic environment, a cesspool of just outright, hatred. That's what this shit has become. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Not really pushing back. It's just that people are desperate. Mortality gets thrown out of the window. Morality gets thrown out of the window. People, in fact, don't give a fuck about morality. I mean, hey, I don't think that's a bad point. What's Bristle? I don't think that's a bad point. You agree with you might want to examine the whole BGS situation a little more. That's what I'm saying. I don't watch this channel. I'm just saying anybody going at somebody's family is off limits. Okay. Now, if BGS then went out there and then fucked with that man with his family and it's even, then hey, all bets are off. But from what I see, and from what I went off what C Boogie said, maybe I should do more homework. It don't really make a difference because I don't think what I said was wrong. All I'm saying is you should not be going at people's children. Children, I mean, guys, come on, man. Y'all from the streets. Most black people are first generation hood. How many times you done seen people when somebody fuck with somebody's child, how people get? Hmm? Go to World Star. Go watch when people really getting fucked up. If it's over their children, and men too, dudes do not. People do not fuck with they. People will die for their children. I got a son. I know what it's like. I know what I feel. I don't give a fuck who you are, how big you are, what you got. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit. When it comes to my child, I don't. I understand why people don't play about their kids. So I see why this man getting off. For he had to fuck somebody up and catch a plane. And see, that's the thing. Somebody one day is gonna catch a plane because people say that shit all the time. It's people that live in the same cities that's cussing and talking about people and shit. Motherfucker gonna catch your ass at the gym or out and about, and your ass gonna have to you gonna have to back that shit up, and the shit gonna be on video. And motherfucker, somebody gonna get their ass beat to sleep because people think shit fuck. They think shit sweet. I'm telling you, don't be with. I don't fuck with people. I don't. I do not. I do not. I try my best. That's why I got shit that I might say, but I don't go directly at people. If somebody takes it that way, they take it that way. You know what I'm saying? But I don't go directly at people. I don't, because I know at the end of the day, if they say my name and we get back into a skirmish and we going into it, and I had a few people say my name, I don't even respond because it ain't really some shit that really made me mad like that. They might have said some shit. I'm like, you disagree. What else? You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I don't even think it warrants a response. But I think when people talk about people's kids or shit like that and say little comments and shit, call people's kids certain things and say little things about people's children and shit, man, that should get you fucked up. And I know I can name a couple of YouTubers I know personally that said some shit about some people's kids that need their ass whooped for that shit. I still feel that way. I still feel that way. When I see people do that shit, whoever it is, you need your ass whooped for fucking with people's kids. You just do, hey, what's up, Neil? You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Can I get some likes? Thanks, Mr. Jones. You know what I'm saying? If not kill, internet courage is dangerous. I saw a video from a dude, I think he was on YouTube a while ago. This brother, somebody was talking shit on YouTube. This nigga came to this nigga house. This nigga would not come outside. It was years ago. This nigga would not come outside. That nigga went outside and tore that nigga car up. Like, nigga, come on outside. Big nigga. To nigga about like 6'3", 250, 260, just all muscle. Skinny leg, just rocked up. Big ass nigga. And the nigga in the comment section, bitch, fuck you. And go look at the video with Deontay Wilder. The nigga said something. This is another example. Deontay Wilder, the nigga said something about Deontay Wilder daughter. And see, Deontay will pull up on your ass real quick. See what I'm saying? Deontay fuck with anybody. Like Deontay I like Deontay because Deontay will call a YouTuber and do an interview. He don't give a fuck if you got 1,000 subscribers. He a real nigga. And this dude just was out there in California, and he thought because Deontay was in Tuscaloosa, Deontay wasn't gonna catch his ass. Deontay ran in that bitch. He was scared as hell. And it's funny to watch the fear in people's eyes when you see this shit coming into fruition. Like, bitch, you was talking. Here I am. What's up? What's up now? You know what I'm saying? So I just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you say right here. It says, let's see what you got. The one who docs BGS did not dock them. He was butthurt because BGS and others laughed at him in a Discord, just sad and no lie. So this is what guys, let me say something. You have people that are not like, what's the world tales from the dark side? Not as brightly lit, not wound as tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And this is what I'm saying, guys. You have people that are coming into these spaces and there is no immune system. We have no lymphocytes. We have no T cells, B cells, whatever you call them, to fight off infection, to fight off pathogens that come. We have no antigens, right? And so what happens, any type of shit is in the mix. Any type of motherfucker. You have a nigga, and that's what I be trying to say on my channel all the damn time. I get called simp sometimes, it is what it is, but this is why I don't toe that damn line. Because I know it's a lot of people that haven't done work on their character. They haven't looked in the fucking mirror to see if they can change themselves. They don't give a fuck. Everybody else is the problem, not them. Nobody wants to look in the mirror and say, damn, instead of me getting mad, first of all, why am I finna go and do a Google search and try to find her address and find her phone number and why I'm gonna do that? Why am I going? You know what I'm saying? I got people that tell me, I got family members and people that told me, man, you got to watch out, man, because Somebody, you get in a skirmish with somebody, they're gonna put your personal information in. You know, we got family, you gotta protect your son. People tell me that shit all the time. People worried about me having this channel. I have family members that are worried about me having a channel because they worried about the shit hitting my son some type of way. Somebody coming, you know, you in Atlanta, there's a lot of people in Atlanta that don't fuck with, don't like, may not like what you had to say on the hangout about some subject, and they kind of can put two and two together and they figure out where you at and come and hurt you or try to do something or do something at the daycare. So you got people thinking like that. You think any mother that's worth her salt is gonna say that, and you think my son's mother hadn't said that shit to me? Like, you got a son to look out. You can't be on here. You know, when I had a situation with a couple of people, she told me that shit. She's like, you need to really calm down. Either take, you know, she was trying to get me to get rid of the damn channel. She got worried, like, you know, this situation, but it may not be like that. Or what about this person's fandom? See, because that's another thing you got to look at. You know what I'm saying? This is why I said what I said last night, and I stand on that shit. Everybody that thinks they're some good man or self-proclaimed righteous aren't. Just because you think you have certain attributes that make you fly and make you better than the next person, not necessarily so. Everybody in these spaces are not good guys that make six figures, that are good, loving men that want to have a legacy and have a family and love a black woman. Fuck out of here. That's not what these niggas want. You know what I'm saying? And this shit is getting toxic to the point where I can't even, I don't know, man. Like, one day somebody gonna get hurt. Somebody, I'm surprised nobody ain't got fucked up yet. We've actually went pretty long, and I'm gonna tell you when I'm thinking it might be some shit. When we had that damn convention, her in Atlanta, I was thinking about, bro, you gonna need some security because you dealing with niggas. When it comes to black men, see, this ain't the Million Man March. Although we may try to have that energy and that vibe, you got a lot of stupid motherfuckers out here. You just do. And shit, the times have gotten worse. I just talked about this the other day. People have been raised by parents, by one parent. The mom was working. He was raised by television. And this motherfucker think he, you know, Easy E mixed with, you know, shit, Whack 100 or some shit. Think they tough. They get out here talking that shit on the internet. Everybody think they bad, and that shit gonna backfire. I'm at a point where I have to think about safety. You have to. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, Rain Woman, man? What's going on? Let's see. Problem with sites like this is there's no barrier of entry. Anyone can get. I think it's good that anyone can get on and start a channel. I don't have no problem with that. I think that's great that you can do that. I just have a problem with um, people coming on here. Really, people don't have no fucking character. Now, this is a guy. Now, guys, think about this for a second. This is a guy who probably on numerous occasions has sat around and talked about how fucked up single moms are, how fucked up black women are, and he a fucking psych. I mean, I don't know who he is, but I'm just saying, people are fucking psychos. People are crazy. People have unresolved mommy issues with their parents, with their mom that they have not worked out, so they fucking hate black women, and they out here talking all this shit about how black women is, black women that, and these motherfuckers ain't even wrapped tight in their head. You set them off. You say one or two wrong words. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you guys a story. I know somebody who, me and my son's mother broke up, right? So, you know, we broke up. One thing about me, when I break up with somebody, I'm breaking up with them, because when I say break up, I mean I'm not, my emotions, I have to kind of shut them down, because if not, one thing about me, when I was younger, when you break up with somebody and then they wind up fucking somebody, wind up fucking them, and you get back to you that so and so got a hold, that shit gonna fuck with you. I don't care what damn what you say. Just like that movie Mo Better Blues, when Denzel Washington found out that Shadow was boning his girl, which I couldn't stand. That's Wesley Snipes' character in that movie, because he was a hater, and everything he wanted and everything he got was because of Bleak. Everything he got was because of Bleak. But anyway, another video, right? But one thing about it, guys, you know, this guy, she was talking to this dude that used to be at the gym, right? So I didn't know the nigga, like I knew of him, but I ain't know him. We ain't never had a conversation, nothing like that. So anyway, the nigga went up to me one day. I was in the sauna, minding my business. This nigga comes up and, hey, brother, what's going on? And shook my hand. So I'm like, who the fuck? I said, hey, man, what's going on? You know, I ain't feel, hey, how you? I'm not So what's up? I'm like, cause when a nigga walk up to me like that, I'm like, okay, this is something wrong with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Something up. He had a smirk on his face. What the fuck? So I'm thinking, I didn't really give a shit. So it kind of crossed my mind, like, well, he must try and talk to so and so, my ex. If he is, fuck it, I don't care. You know, shit, it is. Well, I don't know why he got to come bring his head. Don't think to myself. Lo and behold, she calls me later that night, and she says, yeah, I went out on a date with so and so, and he came to the gym afterwards, and he said he called me and told me he saw you. I didn't want you to be out here. I just didn't like the fact that he came up to you trying to shake your hand. He don't know you like that. He coming up to you trying to shake your hand. I just thought that was out of place. Da da da. This is my thing. So after that, right, me and her, you know, we kind of got back cool or whatever, started dating again. So I guess he was upset or bitter because she never had nothing with the guy, right? This nigga, it was out of the club. This was like, because Montgomery got this place called Icons. Everybody was hanging out around homecoming, and she's a Delta, so all her little sorors, they up and down doing their thing or whatever. So I think after them other niggas come on or something, you know, they do their little stroll thing, whatever they doing, they just having fun, right? So he in there rolling his eyes, and everybody and the other girls was like, damn, he rolling his eyes like a woman. You know, they said this, they laughing at him. This nigga is unstable mentally, right? So guess what? He's a cop now. Not only is he a cop, his ass had married some chick, and she had to put out a restraining order because he was whooping her ass. They say he was whooping her ass like a man. This nigga was psycho. She told me when she went out on a date with him that day, she felt kind of weird. It was just like he's kind of. She said she'll be talking to him, and then he'll just get mad for nothing. Like they'll be joking, and then he would really be seriously upset, and she'll be like, "What the fuck?" This nigga, like she was squinch her face up, like what the hell? She said this nigga be looking like, what's wrong with your face? What's wrong? Like she was like, she didn't feel comfortable at all around this nigga. Like this nigga scared her. She said, so that was the last time I even kind of, and then he told me he gonna come and shake you. So this nigga is psycho. Now he's a cop, right? And when I heard he's a police, I said that nigga gonna probably kill somebody, he's gonna jump on somebody's child or some shit. These are the type of people that are out here in our society. Fucking psychos. I can tell you his name. His dad is actually a popular guy in Montgomery. And if you Google it, you'll know exactly who he is. I'm just not going to say his name. But the thing is, people are crazy out here, man. You know what I'm saying? People are crazy. It's a lot of people. And I'm starting to realize there's a lot black mental health in the black community is actually a real issue. We do not go to psychiatrists, psychologists. We don't do that. We don't deal with our issues. You got people that have been molested, uh, people that have been through stuff, and they, and it's not their not. And I know people that have. I'm not trying to go there with that, but I'm just saying you got people that have been through a lot of different issues in their lives, and most people, more people, at least one thing about when we was in the church, people had some sort of out. People don't have nothing now but television. People, you think about it, they don't go to church, they don't fellowship, they don't have that body of Christ, people they can kind of lean on each other with in certain instances. So you got people now, all they do is watch TV. TV's designed to make your ass even get worse than what you are. So shit is fucked up out here. And these people, you got these people that are not wound, not really sitting in reality. Because in the way you know this is because when you see them in certain situations, something will happen, and then this is how you know they're not wound. They're not. How should I put it? Something's off psychologically. I'm not gonna say they're crazy, but there's something wrong. It's just like when your back is out of line. When you're a chiropractor, I went to the chiropractor because I hurt my back for some heavy shit about 4 weeks ago. And the dude just adjusted my shit, and literally like that night, my shit was back feeling good. But the thing was, he's like, "Oh yeah, you out of line, and when you lifting, you probably doing this." So he told me to, certain things to do. But when you listen to people talk, they need an adjustment. Some people need an adjustment mentally. And so what happens is you go through life, and your life is miserable because you may not know how to resolve conflict. B, you may have certain insecurities that cause you to lash out against people that crazy. Yeah, I see you right there, Kamala Sugar, about the police. I saw that at the top. You're right. That is fucked up. This dude is really not mentally wound tight. He's really not. That nigga, from that point on, every time he saw me, he mean mugged me. I ain't do nothing to him. Didn't know him, nothing. He would stare at me every day. And because I was older, I ain't trying to be funny. I still was his ass in my book. Like, nigga, okay, you younger than me, but he used to always call her like, I think I was like 37. He would call me 37 to her. What 37 at? What 37 up to? Like, she used to be like, why are you always asking where he at? She used to check his ass, like, why you always gotta ask about him? What 37 is like, that all you want to talk, So he that nigga was a lame, man. That's what I'm talking about. He fucking lame. But the thing is, this nigga is a cop. And I'm telling you right now, I know other dudes that's like that. Like, I know another dude that used to be in the gym. This nigga was always fucking angry. I kid you not. I didn't know what his problem. I'm talking about this nigga walked around frowning for no fucking reason. And he's a cop. And I heard stories of this nigga just jumping on niggas. He always in the weight room, benching 4 and 5 plays strong than a motherfucker. He out there, they said he would be out there choking people's kids, slamming them. I'm like, wow, cop. You can't do nothing to him because he a cop. Them the type of niggas that's cops though. Montgomery full of them type of niggas. Dirty as hell. Would choke the shit out of people. He said he out there, they say that's all he do is jump on people. Mad as hell all the damn time. Not wound tight, man. There's a lot of people that's out here that's not like that. I'm seeing it on YouTube with people coming at people's families and shit. That is just like jumping on somebody. When you go at somebody's family, something in your mind, you should have some breaks. Right? That's just like that dude that took that little girl in Birmingham. Now, this is an extreme example, but the guy that took the little girl in Birmingham, raped her. The girl was 3. He raped her. What did he do? I think he burned her body or some shit and threw the body in the landfill and burned her clothes or something crazy like that. But they say he drowned her. Now, what in the fuck is going through your mind while you're holding a 3-year-old baby head under some water in a tub? What type of heart? Like, do you understand how dark and evil your damn heart has to be to hold a 3-year-old innocent, sweet little girl head under some fucking water? You deserve to go to the bottom of hell. That's the way I feel. I can't do that shit to a dog, to a puppy. I can't, a little girl. When I heard that shit, I was like, man, look, it ain't enough. Ain't no such thing. I just can't fathom. And you got people out here, may not that sick and that extreme, but guys, you walking around every day around motherfuckers that's that crazy, that do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You walking around people all day, every day. There's a movie with the brother from Fast and the Furious that died in a car accident. He did a movie called Running Scared. And it was kind of like in the plot, he wound up going into a house by mistake, and he ran into this old white couple, and they had kids. And so he went in the room and he saw a camera, right? And he went and looked in the camera and saw naked photos of the kids. It was the most innocent looking white family you ever want to see. He found out and killed them motherfuckers and set them. It was a couple of children, they set them free. But you got shit like that going on. You got people like that old gay white couple that gay those kids that wasn't feeding them kids and stuff and took them and ran them off a cliff. Like, this type of shit was what's going on. You got some evil ass people out here. You got people that are crazy. And I'm sorry, I don't got time to be trying to distinguish the two. I don't got time to be trying to say, okay, does this person need psychiatric help? Or does this person, are they just an evil, dark, twisted, evil motherfucker? I don't got time to figure out. I really don't. And so, guys, I'm telling you right now, be careful out here. It's a lot of sick ass people out here in this world. And I'm just at a point where I don't know. I just felt like, I feel like it's people, I don't know, man. Sometimes you see stuff going, it just seems like evil is getting stronger. Well, I know it's supposed to, but that's another video. But man, like, it just seems like a lot of the stuff that I see going on, nobody wants to really defend honor and decency. Like, some shit should be decent, man. One thing about me, ain't gonna ever like go at a man about his family. I won't. I get mad. I got self-control. I'd have been mad as hell and still had enough self-control and wherewithal in my anger to not control, not to do shit. Call it intelligence. Call it whatever the fuck you want to do. But I can be upset and control my anger. Most people can. I don't give a fuck what you do. I ain't mad enough to go and grab a picture of your mama and put it on the internet. I'm not. Like, in order for me, if you ever see me do that, it's some kamikaze type shit going on with me. You better believe that. If you see me doxing somebody, family and kids, and it's some kamikaze, I don't give a fuck what happened type shit going on. That's the only way I'll do that. Other than that, I'm not finna do all that, man. I'm not finna even go that far, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, if that's what happened on BGS's channel, y'all saying that's what happened. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know what happened, but I just think right now, guys, what we need to do as a people is really just take a step back and look at what's right and what's wrong and what matters and what doesn't. Because I think the analogy I was trying to give is like with the chiropractor and your back being out of whack. I think mentally there's a lot of people, guys. You can be mentally maladjusted. That's the word I was looking for. And you know what I'm saying, you're out of whack. You know what I'm saying, your lumbar spine's a little out of whack. Your mental stability, you're not as stable as you think you are. You may think you are stable and dealing with a certain thing, but you really not. And certain people, man, I've seen you go through life and you see people that got some shit on them, and you looking like that motherfucker need one or two key situations. That motherfucker will break. And when I say break, I mean break like it ain't get the fuck out of the way. And I hate to see people like that are policemen. See what I'm saying? Because that dude that was walking around like that, I get the vibe that that dude had some shit happen to him when he was younger, and he has not dealt with it, and now he's a cop. And that other brother that was trying to holler at my son's mother or some shit like that and got mad because he just ain't had the juice to get her or whatever the fuck he felt. I guess he hated me. You know what I'm saying? So this nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this nigga a cop. I'm thinking about when I heard that shit, I said, man, if I take my son down there one weekend and this nigga pulled me over, I'm gonna have to take my driver's license, insurance, and have my shit sitting out the car, both hands out the window, because I know what type of nigga he is. I could easily see that nigga shooting me or doing something to me because he don't like me. He strikes me as the type of nigga that will do something like that. And any nigga that been whooping on a woman like the way I heard he whooped on her, the only reason he is a cop is because of his dad. But you see what I'm saying? We have got to get a hold of the morality, the mental issues in our community. And if we don't start like really, getting people to go and start getting help with this shit, it's gonna really cause it's gonna man, I don't think it's gonna we not far away from black people starting to walk up in and shooting motherfuckers. They say black people are actually less likely to do that shit. That shit is changing. The statistics are actually changing. Black serial killers are becoming a thing that we would have to start thinking about now. We're not like white folks in that regard, but I think we ain't too far from there. With some of the shit I see on YouTube, some of these niggas, I promise you, I'm gonna tell you something. You know why I'm talking like this? Elliot Rogers. Two words. Elliot Rogers. Same type of dude. Was on YouTube, had this self-righteous, self-proclaimed, I'm a good man energy that we hear in this space right here, right now. And he felt he deserved a certain type of woman because he felt like I'm beautiful. He would literally say that shit. I'm beautiful. I have money. I have this. I have that. I have a nice car. I'm attractive. I'm the upper da 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 da. Why is she messing with lesser men? Is this not what Elliot Rogers used to say? That's the same thing I said yesterday. See what I'm saying? Why is she messing with that? I'm like, why the fuck you dick watching? Why you worrying about it? Why do you lack so much confidence? See, and then that's the thing that we got to talk about. You lack confidence. And if you go below that a little bit, why do you lack confidence? You see what I'm saying? What's going on? You need to go sit your ass down in front of somebody, man. Maybe it nuthetic counseling or just a regular secular counselor, but you need to get you some sort of counseling. Some of y'all might need to get on some drugs. I hate to say it like that because I'm not a drug person. Some of these people, something. I'm being real because that's the same energy and type of lifestyle when you have that toxic environment. I can see a motherfucker doing some shit to some of these females or one of these niggas that they like see Boogie said like a jawline nigga. You don't like him because he said some shit in the video. Motherfucker sitting out here catching me. What's up, sub? I'm like, hey, bro, how you doing? And that's it. I done seen a couple of my subscribers. They didn't see me. They figured it was me. And we spoke and shit like that. Plus some of my students, I hung out with one or two of them. Shout out to JC, a couple other students or whatever. But For the most part, I think it's easy. You can easily be touched, man. Just because you in this YouTube space, you can be touched, and because of that, I live accordingly. Anybody can touch you. Your ass can bleed just like it. I can die. I can bleed just like it. You are not untouchable. Nobody's untouchable. Nobody. And I'm telling you right now that Elliot Rogers, Google the name, Rogers. I think his videos are still up. That brother was off. But tell me, is he not saying some of the exact same shit we hear in this space with some of these brothers? Some, not. I'm not saying every guy that says that doesn't have a legitimate gripe in certain instances. Now, worrying about who a woman's fucking is, to me, 99% of the time that's an unhealthy lack of confidence. 90% to me, because I don't feel that way, because I'm like, well, shit, I ain't worried about it. I'm gonna do me. I do me, so I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm empty, if you know what I mean. I'm good, so I ain't worrying about it. But brothers that are more so angry, or that energy is not always from a place of I give a fuck about the community, because these brothers will then turn around and say fuck the community. So that is exactly kind of the same. That puts me in the mind of an Elliot Rogers. That puts me in the mind of these motherfuckers. And if they're not able to vent, that shit will boil over into reality. A lot of pent up aggression and anger to people who they don't agree with, who they don't feel like should be here for some whatever reason. If I have a live meet and greet, some people been asking me, "Hey, sub, you ought to have a meet and greet in Atlanta." I got a lot of Atlanta subscribers and stuff. I want to. I might want to have an event out there, Chef Rob's over there in Roswell or something. Hey, man, y'all come to Chef Rob's tonight, man. I'm anything on me, man. I'm gonna get y'all some drinks. Shit, you gotta be careful. Motherfucker coming in and stab the shit out of my ass, shoot me, any motherfucking thing. I gotta wear a damn bulletproof vest to a damn meet and greet. Just, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? It's not. That shit is not cool. And people think, man, you sub, you going too far. It ain't that serious. Calm down, man. It ain't that damn serious, man. Y'all don't see the comments. I do. Guys, you gotta understand, shit come to my phone, I delete. I'm the one that deletes comments from motherfuckers cussing at me and saying it's a sick motherfuckers out here. This is why my content is like it is. This is why I say the shit I say. I'm not just pulling this shit out my ass. I have been attacked by some sick motherfuckers that I'm like, okay, this dude, the way he typing, you know what I'm saying, run on sentences and like he mad. You can kind of, you know what I'm saying? They say psychologically you can kind of tell people's mental state from the way they type. This motherfucker's heart is beating fast. He's probably angry, extremely angry, and there's something mentally not wound type, man. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen niggas like that dude that like my son's mother. That dude, man, me and that nigga will get into it. I can tell you, brothers, you know what I'm talking about. You got that nigga, he look at you like I'm in the gym on the fucking bench one day, just working out. And I'm doing something called an iron marathon where you go 1 rep, 2 reps, 3 reps, 4 reps. But I had learned about it. So I had like 25 on each side, right? Course of 25 side. I don't like going to the gym because there's a lot of vain motherfuckers. I ain't gonna say I don't. I love going to the gym. Fuck that. But what I'm saying is, sometimes when you're in the gym, you have a lot of vain guys, and they compare themselves to you, and they see you working out, and they try to look at you and say, "Oh, they a weak motherfucker." Like they look at you like that, right? Now I could probably, I'm benching like I was at the time. I was probably benching like 280, 290, whatever. So I wasn't no weak ass nigga. But when I was doing the Iron Marathon, that shit will burn your ass out. If you're doing 1 rep, 2 reps, 3 reps, 4 reps, 5 reps, all the way to 20, that shit will burn your ass out with just a 25 on each side, right? So I'm in that bitch and I'm up to like 15. And that shit burning. Like my back is burning, my shoulders, my chest is swelling, my tricep. I'm just, So I get through and I squeeze, I rep out 15, I get up and I'm trying to rest. And I look at this nigga standing about 5, 6 feet away from me and just stands there looking at me. And I looked this nigga, some told me just look him in the eyes. And I looked that nigga in the eyes, and I swear it's like he wasn't there. I promise y'all, I kid you not. That nigga looked at me like it was something else in it. Like that nigga, it wasn't like a look at me like, oh, you weak. It was on some motherfucker, I hate you. I will kill you. Like it was like a demon was in there. I promise y'all, I know y'all probably like, you going too far. He was not there. We done all had that time when you looked at somebody's eyes and you just saw death or something, like it just was something wrong. That nigga wasn't wrapped too tight. And I knew then, I said, man, I'm gonna stay the fuck away from this nigga. This ain't about being a bitch. This is being smart. This is about my future. And I just said, man, I stay away from that nigga. I saw that nigga, he go in the gym. I was coming earlier. I was like, that nigga in the sauna, I'm going the other way. I just don't want to have shit to do with this nigga. Cause he used to be in the sauna. And beforehand, I ain't had no problem. Like, well, shit, I ain't got nothing to. But after he tried to talk to her and that shit didn't go right, and she told me how fucking crazy she thought he was. And then come to find out the nigga was whooping his girl, beating his ex-wife ass to like a man and shit. Say he beat her ass. She in the damn hospital laid out. That type of ass whipping. And so I'm saying like this nigga is on some other shit. And that nigga just stopped for you to be that fucking crazy. Cause see, one thing about me, if I try to talk to a chick and she get back with the nigga, I'm not finna stand there and stare at this nigga because I don't want this nigga to feel like he think he better than me because he got the girl. You know, niggas, I got pride by myself. I'm not finna stand there and give you the satisfaction of thinking that you got something I want. Even if I do want the chick, I ain't finna let your ass know. This nigga had no awareness of I'm like, he's not emotionally intelligent enough to understand how the fuck he looks like a lame. That's what the fuck he looked like. The nigga used to call her phone and sing on her fucking voicemail and shit. This is a fucking psycho, right? So these are the type of niggas that's out here, man. This nigga's a cop. Think about that shit. This nigga is a cop. Okay? Finest. You know what I'm saying? Did he have a hockey mask? Y'all niggas tripping. Oh man. Oh, I had one for the state of Alabama. Oh, I would have levitated his ass, Cornelius. You best believe that shit. I will never see the motherfucker cop now. See, I can't just. So it's different now. You see what I'm saying? He a cop. You can't just see with a cop. You can't just fuck them up. You know what I'm saying? I got my. I was taking my son down there tomorrow. I'm thinking, shit. If I run my boy down into Montgomery tomorrow, man, shit is you know what I'm saying? I think about that shit when I'm like, man, if I get stopped by this nigga or some shit. Every time I go to Montgomery, I think about that shit now. What if this motherfucker stopped me and I got my son in the car, some shit, and he do some bullshit? You know, I know that's a far-fetched scenario. What are statistical chances of this one particular guy? Just my fucking luck. Just my luck. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, yeah, he is a lame. He is a lame. But that's the problem. Y'all got a bunch of them on YouTube. What if that nigga had a YouTube channel? That's the point I'm trying to make, really, in all that I'm talking about. What if that fuck nigga had a YouTube channel? What would he have to say? You know what I'm saying? And the shit, and see, people, we can't decipher shit, so we'll think he talking some logical shit, and this nigga is fucked up in the head as hell. So I'm saying, somebody go bless it. Yeah, see, I don't say shit like that because I won't get my channel deleted. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, shoot back. I got a son to think about, bro. I'm being honest. I mean, I shoot at a cop. It's life or death. It's a real life or death situation. I ain't drawing down on no cop. I'm not even telling the motherfucker I got a gun in my car. He gonna have to find him. Oh yeah, man, I forgot, man. Yeah, I got a license though. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I forgot, man. It's been for years, man. I forgot about that thing, man. That's what I say. I ain't finna tell your ass I got a gun in my car. Ever do that shit. Philando Castile Part 2. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, look, see what Dante just said? That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't know who y'all fucking with. Y'all on here listening to people and people going and getting behind these movements and a lot. And I don't know. I think he got a point. What's his name? C Boogie said, man, a lot of these niggas with this red pill shit don't know what the fuck they talking about. A lot of these red pill niggas is on some other shit. I'm telling you, because that nigga will probably have some shit to say about she chose a loser. This nigga called me a loser, probably. Man, I'm trying to talk to this female, and she was that loser ass nigga. He'll probably be talking that shit, bitch. I ain't no loser. Fuck wrong with you? I'm a loser because you didn't get what you wanted. You wanted her, you didn't get her, and now I'm a loser. But that's the type of shit. Because she said he's like he was obsessed with you. He would always call. And what type of lame ass, no game having ass nigga? That's probably why you ain't get her. Because we didn't talk for like some months. I'm like, nigga, why the fuck is you calling a woman talking about her ex, you stupid ass nigga? Throwing salt. She said he used to talk about me like a dog, say little shit. Like he didn't even know you, but he always had something to say about you. He would always ask me about you damn near every conversation. So shit, I'm like, he kept you on my mind the whole damn time. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is how dudes are. You know what I'm saying? And so all I'm saying is, guys, be careful out here. Um, and people's children should be off limits. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If it's BGS doing it, if it's the other dude, whoever the fuck that was doing it, that shit should be off limits. Nobody, but nobody should be talking about a man's children or family members ever, ever. I don't even about motherfuckers' girlfriend, talking about motherfuckers' friends. If they not in that space where they can defend themselves and they putting up videos themselves, don't talk about them. That's the way I feel about that shit. You know what I'm saying? King K, you funny. Y'all niggas be talking that pimp shit, nigga. I know what's up. I wasn't worried about it. You notice I ain't really worried about it, but I know a motherfucker that ain't round tight. Like it's one thing. Like I saw that movie. What's the name of that movie? Superfly that just came out not too long ago. The remake, right? Remember he was in the club and the nigga was saying some shit to him at the beginning, and he was like, "Hey man, he didn't take that." But that nigga wasn't wound tight. You could tell something was wrong with that nigga. Tell you he wasn't the nigga that the main antagonist in the movie that was coming after the Superfly guy or whatever. That dude was like on some other shit. You could see it. That's the type of nigga he is. A real bona fide hater. Like I know a hater when I see him. And I hate saying hater all the time because everybody think they so fly. Everybody's at home plotting on the kitchen table. How we gonna get this nigga? How we gonna pull this nigga down? Because this nigga, we gotta stop him. He has to be stopped. I don't think like that. I don't. I don't think people out to get me. I don't think I'm all that. I don't. Everybody think, I ain't trying to be funny. What Cat Williams say? If you ain't on your grind, you should have some haters if you're on your grind. But at the end of the day, I don't think like that. But this nigga made it abundantly clear that he was a hater by standing there staring at my ass while I'm working. I'm like, was this motherfucker finna come push this shit over me when I'm tired and choke me or some shit? When I'm up there when I'm at like rep 15 struggling, yeah, it looked funny when you see a motherfucker with some 25s on each side. I imagine that shit do look funny because niggas used to talk shit. And man, you weak as hell. I say, all right, come on, come here. I say, run off 20 of them straight. You strong, show me. I had one nigga could do it. His ass was like, man, that shit ain't no joke. I told you. That was just then. Now I'm up to like 45s on each side doing it. Cause I had to get used to it. But if you ain't never done it, I started light because I was like, man, this dude, I saw Mike Rashid. Mike Rashid did that bitch with 225 and rep that bitch 20 times. Like 1 rep, put it down. 2 reps, put it down. 3 reps, put it down. 4 reps, put it like that. All the way to 20. I see that nigga Mike Rashid a motherfucker. Cause I promise you I couldn't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd be good to rep that bitch out like 13 times my damn self. That nigga rep that bitch out straight, 210 reps, straight, 225. Now, not straight. He didn't, I mean, he stopped a couple of times, but still. So that's when I learned it. And I tried it with a 45 and it was hard. I said, man, with a cord and build my what they call sustaining muscles up or something. So that was that room during that time. And he came in there and was watching me, and this nigga just standing there watching me. I'm like, I ain't never seen a nigga do no shit. Most dudes I know that'll do something like that are niggas that ain't want. That's niggas that's either they done got caught up in situations where they either I knew a dude that was like that in high school that his ass got killed by the police, but someone right with him. And he killed. No, he didn't. No. That's another dude. He actually this nigga shot. Tell you what happened. Graduated with this dude. This back in like when we graduated high school. They playing Nintendo for money. Now all these niggas is dudes I went to school with, right? I knew them. One of them named Damon. Other dude named Jamie, right? So Damon and Jamie and Ernest, they was playing Nintendo double dribble for money, right? So they playing for money. And Jamie was real good. So Jamie beat Damon. Jamie beat Damon and took his money. And so he gave the nigga the money. And so Ernest was just sitting there on the couch, just chilling. And next thing you know, this nigga pulled a gun out and shot Jamie in the head and blew his brains out, right? And so then the nigga put the gun on Ernest. I can't believe this shit. This nigga put this gun on Ernest and told Ernest, bitch, I know your family. I will kill all your motherfucking family members. Now, this is some shit I found out later, right? I will kill all your family members. And the dude that did it was kind of like that type of dude that he wasn't really round tight. But this nigga, I've been around this nigga since like shit, since 82. Like we went way back. Like when I was damn near a little bit older than my son. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga was like crazy. But I didn't think he was that fucking crazy because all of us knew each other. We used to play pencil fight together. We all grew up together as kids. So I didn't think when I heard that shit, Ernest shot Jamie, that's what they said. And Ernest ass went to jail for about I don't know, about 2 or 3 weeks. And they was like, Ernest killed Jamie. And I saw Damon. And I was talking to Damon. I said, man, what happened, man? I heard it because I actually knew Jamie's brother and everything. He was like, man, I don't know, man. I was just sitting there, man, and he shot him. And then the nigga said, let me tell you how crazy this nigga was. This nigga sat there and told me and my homeboys that when Ernest shot the dude, he said, man, that shit fucking with me, man. Cause I see him on the ground twitching and shit like that, man. And that shit he made this noise when he got hit, man. That shit was fuck. Like this nigga sat there and described that shit vividly. He the motherfucker did it. Like this on some damn juice. That's you damn right. That's exactly Robert. You are exactly right. That's exactly how that shit happened. All us grew up together as kids, playing pencil fight in front of the damn school with our mamas coming to pick our ass up. We up there trading toys and shit. These niggas out this. You know what I'm saying? So you go to elementary school with a nigga from like second grade on up, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, all us done graduated high school. And this was right after our senior year, like 94, when he killed him. Over some damn video games. Over Nintendo. We was playing Nintendo, and the dude beat him, and he shot his ass in the back of the fucking head. Dude didn't even see it coming. And then put the gun on Ernest and threatened him and made Ernest say he did it. And called the police and made Ernest say he did it. And Ernest so scared he did it. He say he did it. And then Ernest came clean and come to find out they didn't have no murder weapon. They found out it was him. Now this dude was walking around like what's his name, Bishop. This nigga was walking around like Tupac. And this nigga sat there and was talking to us with a straight face like he really didn't. This was actually after Juice, the movie came out. But this nigga was talking to us with a straight face telling us, yeah, man, and he shot him. And, man, so fucked up, man. And all us sitting there like, damn, man, I feel sorry for his family. Man, I actually knew his mama and all that shit. His brother, Jamie, I knew all his people, man. She used to come to the school and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It was just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, because his daddy cut hair. Jamie's daddy cuts hair. And when I heard that shit, man, he was fucked. His dad was like, he left the shop. He didn't come back for a long time because my mom did hair. And I had heard about it, man. That shit was fucked up, made the front page news. And come to find out, it wasn't him. It wasn't Ernest. It was Damon. This is what people do. This nigga say that shit, kill that boy with a straight face and was lying, going around telling everybody, and riding around like shit was calm, like shit was cool. And you done kill this boy over a fucking video game. So if you got motherfuckers that'll blow somebody's brains out over a video game, you better believe you got motherfuckers that'll come out here and will follow your ass over because you don't believe black shit. You don't believe 95% of black women are shit. Or you don't believe whatever the fuck, right? Whatever you may say you don't believe, them motherfuckers will kill your ass over that shit. So I don't take nobody for granted. So best believe you come fucking with sub, your ass better have you something because I'm gonna levitate your ass. You come my way, I'm gonna tell you that shit now. I ain't even fucking around. I promise you, I got shit to lose. I got shit to do. I ain't got time to be getting in no skirmish with your ass. Ain't got time for nothing. I'm not inciting violence. But if you come at my house and you fuck with me and I catch you, I'm scary. I'm a very scary nigga. I take everybody serious. I don't give a fuck if your ass is 85 pounds soaking wet. If I catch you fucking with me, it's a done daughter. I'm telling you that shit right now. Cause I'm scary like that. I tell people I ain't no big ass, I ain't no thug, I ain't no killer. And that's the thing, man. Like black folks, guys, we got as older men, when you get older and you got shit to lose, bro, fuck, I'm gonna be a hard street nigga. No, I'm not that. I'm just a regular black man trying to make a living, trying to make my way to these millions, trying to get to these M's just like most black businessmen. I'm gonna tell you right now, I got shit to lose and I want a future. And so I feel like a lot of times people need to understand, bro, this is just entertainment for me, to be honest with you. It turned into me being able to empower some people to get into IT and help people. And I don't mind doing it. I enjoy doing that. But don't get it twisted, guys. I mean, I don't want to hurt nobody. I damn sure want to hurt nobody. I would hate to. It's like Pimp C said, not Pimp C. Bun B said when a dude broke in his house, he had to shoot him. He said he didn't want to. He said he felt bad for hurting him, but he just he glad he didn't kill him. But and he hate he went to jail. But shit, he had to defend his house. You know what I'm saying? You got to, bro. I'm in Georgia, first of all, so you already know you get to the house. It's all. I got shit downstairs. I ain't got to go upstairs. I got shit downstairs. I got shit in the fireplace. I got shit way up in the fire where my boy can't get in. It's in something where he can't get to it. Got shit in the closet down here in the hallway. I got shit here. What, man? You know what I'm saying? Just in case. I'm like like Ox on what's the name of that? Belly. Who want to test me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be like that, man. And I got the damn security cameras and shit coming to my cell phone. You got to be like that because these niggas out here, I'm telling you, and I'm not like a paranoid guy, man. That's just any man nowadays. You got to be ready for everything. And on top of that, I don't know, for some reason, I don't know. Maybe one day the economy gonna collapse and they're gonna be Mad Max out this bitch, and I need to have a bunch of rounds, and I need to be ready for any fucking thing. I gotta have canned goods, water, BDUs, all that shit, man. You gotta be ready for that shit. Boots, gas. If you have to get, you need to be able to get home. I need to be able to get the fuck out of here. I got me some silver. I'm kind of a doomsday guy. I got some silver. I got all that shit, man. You gotta be ready, man. Cause motherfucker, cause soon as some shit pop off, most niggas ain't got no money. Most niggas ain't got no silver. If they get wind that your ass got something, they coming to get it. Food, water, anything. Motherfucking stop running for 2 weeks, man. This shit'll be Mad Max out this bitch. Y'all think I'm playing. This is why I think feminism is stupid. I think women don't understand. I'm gonna tell y'all this, sisters. You do not understand. You are literally 2 weeks away from Mad Max. Go watch Mad Max if you think I'm playing. Then it's gonna be some real mad. Then you're gonna go back to masculinity. And masculinity will mean something to your ass. At this juncture, you can talk about, hey, we strong, who run the world, all that Beyonce shit. You can talk that shit to these trucks start running. These trucks start running and these damn supermarkets clear up, and your ass ain't got no can, got no food, you ain't got no water. You need a man. The motherfuckers coming out there, I'm gonna go rape me somebody and take it. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying, shit stop. Then what? Then we'll see what time it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, women need to understand that shit. We are not too far from one. We are literally maybe 2 weeks away from that shit. I believe that. I don't think black people are prepared for what the fuck could come down the pipe for our ass. If you are at least smart and halfway intelligent, buy you at least 2 pieces of silver a week. Spend $40, man. Get you a couple of pieces of silver. That shit ain't gonna hurt you. Every week, just buy you 2 pieces of silver. It ain't gonna hurt you. Go to AppMex, get it. It'll ship to your house every week. Every week I buy me some silver. I've been doing that shit for years. I got that shit. I ain't gonna tell you where I got it, but I got a lot of silver I done saved up. My homeboy told me he got like thousand, like 100 pieces of that shit or some shit he said. So you need to have that, man. You need to have water in your garage, a bunch of it, gallons of that shit. Like them little tubes that they sell at the store. Man, get that shit, man. Have that shit around your house. Guys, you can survive. They say upwards of, because some people can go upwards of 60 days. Some people can go 40 days, no food, just water. But you got to kind of know shit like that. So if you have to survive, you're like, well, at least I got water. I'll be good. I'll make it. I can stay here for 60 days. Yeah, you're going to be fasted and tired as hell and weak. You may be a little sick, but at least your ass can survive. But we need to know shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think we as black people need to be prepared for whatever the fuck may come down the pipe. Because I'm gonna tell you something, if a race war ever really breaks out, a lot of niggas is gonna be fucked up real quick. Because these white boys is ready. I'm telling you that shit right now, niggas. You really do not want to go to war with white people. We really don't. We ain't ready for that shit. Black people, you are not ready to take your ass to war with the white boys. I'm telling you that shit. Them motherfuckers in the right now, they somewhere sitting their ass in the woods in the cold and wet rain. Right now, it's raining down here. Them white boys outside in the cold and some fucking mud trying to practice killing niggas. I'm telling you that shit right now. And them motherfuckers is database developers, project managers, and then you go outside and you see their ass getting this big ass pickup truck with mud all on the tires and shit. Watch it. That shit, and you them motherfuckers, you be surprised. Them little old skinny 90-pound, 120-pound white girls, them motherfuckers is marksmen. Will blow your fucking brains out. Black people, we gotta understand. That's why I be trying to tell. When Mayford Mason was talking about, black men don't protect us. You run your ass up on one of these white boys and think shit's sweet. Them white boys ain't gonna whoop your ass. So what you think they finna do? They can't whoop most of us. They can't. They scared of us, dude. I don't think we understand that shit. Most white people are scared of us. I'm 6'2", 216 pounds down, 216. Let me tell you something. Motherfuckers see me and be thinking I ain't even that fucking big. I'm not that big. I'm actually kind of slightly above normal. I'm not a big guy. Shit. Them motherfuckers are scary, dog. And people that are scared are dangerous. Tell you that shit right now. Those are the worst people. They ready for our ass, man. Niggas be talking that shit about race war and we need to start shooting back. We need to start shooting back. Like, do you even want to fuck with the cops? Do y'all really want to fuck with the police? Do you understand the type of technology these motherfuckers got? Look at how I ain't trying to be funny. And ain't even, you know what? This is gonna sound fucked up. The brother Michael Johnson, right? Got tired of these cops. I'm gonna tell you something. That shit affected me too. When I saw Alton Sterling's son crying, that shit affected me because my son had just been born. And I saw the dude crying about his daddy. He wanted his daddy, and that shit me. Right. But right before that, right after that, literally like a couple of days later, Philando Castile happens, right? And I'm watching this girl praying. And when that little girl sat up there and they put that, and that little girl said, he gone, mommy. Like that shit fuck with me. Let me tell you, that shit gave me nightmares. She was like, he gone, mommy. Like that, he's gone. And then she sat in the car and she was like, why do they do us? Why do they hate us? I was like, Lord, what type of fucking world are we living in? That shit, I was in my desk. I was working out there in Kennesaw. I was at my desk, man, and I worked way on the other side of the bathroom. Man, I started crying bad, man. And I'm walking down the hallway crying like real bad. And people, what's wrong? What's wrong? These white folks, they looking at me in this corporate environment. What's wrong? What's wrong? And I'm just holding my hand like, I'm okay. I'm okay. I go in the bathroom. I'm just like, shit, man, what the fuck? So I can imagine when he did what he did in Dallas, I understood why. Not that because most of those cops probably were normal citizens. Some of them I heard were race soldiers, as Tariq would put it. But I can't just go off a tattoo and a couple of Facebook posts. I got to really know if that's really you. Because some people have an opinion that may seem like a race soldier when they're really not. They just got an opinion about black people that I may not like either. But that don't mean necessarily out here killing and shooting or doing whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, when he did it, you saw how they killed that brother, didn't it? They had a robot. They don't talk about that shit. They had a robot. They used drones on your boy, on the brother that went out in the woods that was killing cops, like on some Rambo shit. He was fucking them up too, boy. I had to get. I kind of was pulling for the brother a little bit. I was like, hey, that motherfucker. About time these motherfuckers realize their ass can bleed too. Damn it, your ass can die too, bitch. When that shit happened, I kind of felt to say this shit because it sounds bad. I kind of felt like they had to understand that your ass can bleed too. You can die too. You out here shooting Alton Sterling. You shot Philando Castile. You see these people, baby daughter, that man daughter sitting there telling me he gone and shit. You up there cussing and screaming. The girl wasn't finna do shit. You got the gun aimed at her like you finna kill her, bitch ass. And then he got off. And then you look at Alton Sterling, that fuck shit, and that boy crying up there, man. That shit hurt, man. That shit hurt as a black man. That shit hurt for me to watch. It did. You see what I'm saying? And then what hurts me, Chris Gardner, that's it. And what really hurt me about that shit was that I felt like we didn't, when he came in, there was another brother that killed some cops in New York, I think. There's a couple of places where cops was getting shot. It was a rash of cops coming out. That's when Obama brought his ass out there. Okay, now, the violence against the side, we need to stop. We need to stop the violence. Nigga, wait a minute now. They've been killing niggas every other day. Your ass ain't had nothing to say. I can't stand Obama. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like, I just think they have technology at these police, man, that we really don't. They got percussion, like sound instruments and shit. Fuck your eardrums up. They got shit that'll incapacitate your ass. Just like with the Hulk, the movie. Go back and watch the Hulk. That was some old shit. Them sound weapons. That shit was old. Remember when he took the thing and tore him up? You know what I'm saying? That shit will incapacitate your ass. They got shit like that. They got shit that can shoot through. Like they can see you sitting in your house. This is what cops have. They shouldn't have this shit, but they have it. They got damn near like armored vehicles and shit. Like, come on, bro. We ain't ready for no fucking war. Hey man, ain't trying to be funny. You take your ass to that Peachtree DeKalb Airport. You see jets over there. I made a video about this shit. It's white boys with fighter jets, tanks. We don't want to get in this shit, man. We'll be wiped out in the fucking shit about 3 or 4 months. They'll wipe out every black person on the face of this damn country. Everybody in America be dead. Because we're not ready for that shit. You know what I'm saying? We not. And I think a lot of us talking about it, that's why I don't like David Banner, because I feel like you talking this grandstand shit. Man, we need to do something back to these niggas, man. We need to do something back. And anybody do something, I'm going to pay their bail. Nigga, you not going to go. Man, whatever. You ain't paid nobody bail. You're not going to go out there and do shit to these cops. Stop talking. Your ass is living a good life. You're a multimillionaire. Stop talking that shit, but you want to be liked by everybody. So you say shit to ingratiate yourself with certain the wokety woke crowd, like Chronicles of Judah calls it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. I love his channel. Chronicles of Judah 144. Go check him out. Yeah, I know he did. Spirit. I know he did. He signed an executive order basically militarizing them, giving them all types of weapons and shit like that. There's a law called posse comitatus where the military should not be practicing and standing. You should not have a standing military in the US. Like when I say standing, I mean they should not be doing maneuvers and shit like they do in certain cities and shit and doing like psyops and shit. Not psyops, but when they do these little operations and shit in towns, they're not supposed to do that shit. They're not. It's called posse comitatus. They suspended that in 1962, 60. Well, actually, when Kennedy got shot, they suspended it. When they shot Kennedy, they suspended posse comitatus, which means now the military, and the reason you don't do that shit, the reason they put that shit in there was because back in the days during Roman times, the generals of the military can just come and do a coup and overthrow a motherfucker and kill them. Military can come take a country over. That shit been going on throughout history for thousands of years. So they put posse comitatus in there to do that. But now, the way shit is now, I think that they had a military set up like this, poised to take shit over and put our ass in concentration camps or whatever the fuck they want to do to us. And I don't want to sound like Tariq or sound like some damn conspiracy theorist nut, but I do think that there is some validity to the government not really being a friend of black people. I don't think that's a far-fetched idea. And I don't think it's a far-fetched idea that the government lately has been doing a lot of shit to black folks that is, clear, not just the government, but at a state and local and federal level, everywhere. So if you're, like I say, man, you need to be careful of, are you prepared for shit? Shit, even gas masks. While we fucking around, you might need to get you a hazmat suit and a fucking gas man. You need to have all that shit. Go ahead and buy that shit cheap, man. Go to Alex Jones. Shout out. I like Alex Jones. I don't give a damn. See, I ain't emotional just cause motherfucker, when people was getting shot, Alex Jones didn't really give a shit. He white. I don't expect white people to understand us. You know what I'm saying? Most white people didn't give a fuck when they was shooting them niggas down. They didn't give a fuck. When they saw Alton Sterling's son up there crying, they didn't give a shit. When they saw that girl up there praying, Lord, and that little girl to my, he's gone, mommy, that shit didn't affect them. They saw that shit and went to eating their dinner. They didn't give a fuck. The sooner we understand that shit as black folks, the better off we are. Motherfuckers do not give a shit about us. And so I just think, man, we need to really be prepared for any fucking thing, man. As a black person, you need to be ready for all types of warfare, chemical warfare. I'm talking about everybody in your house needs to have a suit, need to have a mask, need to have guns, need to have silver. Because if some shit happens, let's just say the dollar collapses, because the shit gotta happen one day soon, right? When the dollar collapses, silver might be worth $6,000, $7,000. You can buy it right now for $20. Why not buy some shit? Buy some real hard assets like silver. Silver's a real hard asset, while mind you, it's a real resource, unlike gold. While you're talking, so if I were you, I would invest in silver because and buy it in bulk. Shit, buy $100 pieces of silver. That's like 5 ounces. They got big ass coins that's 5 ounces big. Buy that bitch, man, and be ready for some shit, man. Some shit pop off. I got money. I got plenty of money. Some shit pop off. The dollar collapse. I got shit. I may have a few million. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, I got a million, man. Hey, I throw you 5,000. Take me over here. Get my family out of here, man. Get us out of here. Get us to the islands. Get us to the west. Guys, I ain't trying to be funny. I'm kind of in my mind. That's something I've been kind of playing with in my mind. You can buy silver at APMEX. APMEX. Of it. Type it up. Watch the movie The Road. It shows bad things can get. Exactly. I think Mad Max is not really that far. They call it post-apocalyptic, whatever. Mad Max, Planet. I don't know about Planet of the Apes with the ape part, but how fucked up shit was in Planet of the Apes and shit. You walking by and that's the Statue of Liberty and shit. Like, yeah, shit all fucked up. Yeah, Day After Tomorrow, or yeah, shit can get real bad. It's about do any damn way. So some shit gonna happen. Some shit gonna fall. America probably ain't gonna be the city on the hill, shining city on the hill that everybody want to come to. America gonna go down. And when the dollar collapses, which is inevitable that every dollar, Rome collapsed. And right now we are cracking at the seams. This is why we see all this feminism, LGBT. When you see that, go back and study the history of Rome. Go back and study what they was doing with animals and shit, bestiality. King Nero was sick. What's the other guy? Caligula. These guys were sick, man. Sick. These people was on some other stuff, man. Burning people at the stake. They was on some real wild shit. Now, are we at that point? No, but I think we're a little bit more civilized than that. But I think we're kind of getting to that point because we're being socially engineered to get back to that point where you can have bathhouses with temple prostitutes and stuff. That's everything you see in the Bible, bro. I'm telling you, as it was in the days of Noah. You know what I'm saying? I believe it could get back like that. I think a lot of this stuff can go back down that road because we're being steered down there through social engineering. So I think a lot of the stuff that what's wrong with gold? Ain't anything wrong with gold, but gold is not really a commodity like that. I think they use gold in certain supposed space stuff, but silver is used in damn near everything. Your cell phone, your laptop, your TV, everywhere. So use silver because silver technically more. It's very underpriced. The price is depressed right now. So I would buy silver. Yep, Hurricane Katrina. Good point. Good point. Government was taking guns door to door and looting white race. Yep, them motherfuckers going around shooting people, man. You got videos of people that shit ain't on YouTube no more. I've seen videos of white boys talking about how they was going around just shooting black folk. They were just going around in Katrina shooting people. If they caught your ass, they was killing you. Them white boys were just going and shooting people, and they were actually, there was no court. You didn't have to go to court. You didn't have to do shit. If your ass was in jail, they left some prisoners in jail and that shit flooded and they all drowned. All that shit, man. And you don't see nobody talking about that shit, man. They shot a dude that was like had autism. They shot him on the bridge for nothing. Just shot him down. It's a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff they was doing in Katrina that nobody about. You know what I'm saying? Man, don't get me started on damn Space Force, man. That's some bullshit. I need to go watch Jeranism. I'm sure he talked about it. I'm gonna go. He was on for 3 hours a day. I'm gonna go check out Jeranism. But yeah, silver is undervalued, guys, and I think right now you be a fool not to buy something. Him $20, $20 an ounce, and they saying right now it should be worth. This was years ago. Peter Schiff. How you spell Schiff? SCHIFF. I'm sure some of you guys know about him. But Peter Schiff was talking about how silver should be damn near 5,000. Some people are going up way higher than that. So if you really measure it out, silver has been depressed for years. You can't keep it down forever, guys. You can't. Silver and gold is gonna get ridiculous in a minute, and you can buy a gram of silver for $50 too. I mean, gold for $50. So go buy as many precious metals as you can, actual real precious metals, and buy none of that paperwork bullshit. Get you some real precious metals. Buy that shit. Put it in your house, on your fridge, on your stove, wherever. Keep that shit. Keep it. I gave my brother like about 20 pieces of that shit. I just said, oh man, what this for? I said, if some shit ever happen, you straight. You know, we talked about, I said, if something ever happened, you got that silver. Every time he talked about something, because my brother is third recon, ex-Marine, and he's a conservative Christian. So he already he got AR-15, he got everything. You know what I'm saying? He got it all. So he got guns everywhere. And every time I talk to him, like, man, I'm waiting on these niggas to cut the food, man. I'm telling you, man, some shit gonna pop off. Something gonna happen. Yeah, we all got that family member sitting around like he just waiting on something to happen. That's my brother. That's my brother. Waiting. So I'm waiting on these niggas to happen. When something happen, these niggas gonna cut the food. They're gonna be probably coming at me because they don't like me. Soon as something happen, niggas gonna feel okay, this is the time to kill the nigga that I don't like. He said, I'm gonna be waiting on these niggas. Sitting right on the front porch with a shotgun with 100 rounds right there on the side of me, waiting on these niggas. That's what you gotta be, man. You gotta be ready to light into these niggas. Because I'm telling you, when some shit happens, probably the first person you're gonna have to pop is your own brothers and sisters. I'm just go ahead and tell you. You know what I'm saying? The biggest shit that you're gonna have to deal with is your own brothers and sisters. And I'm gonna tell you guys another secret. There's a guy that does the way to get real precious metals, you can actually get that shit out the ground. It's small amounts, and you can actually get, what do you call it? Go look into it. But they got these machines that they sell, and you just run the dirt through there, and it's silver in the water, and it's actual real gold. And you might get little flakes of it, but they actually got machines, and depending on where you might do dredging or something like that. And I've seen dudes do dredging and pull $1,500 worth of silver, worth of gold out a river in a day. Like, I see people do that shit all the time. They do it around here in Georgia, up there in Dahlonega and stuff like that. It's videos of that on YouTube. Yeah, they got different. I forget, it's some type of hog. It's some type of shit. But I get emails from them people because they sell them instruments and tools. But white folks know how to survive, bro. That's why I tell your ass, don't just be watching this manosphere shit. Learn, man. It's a lot of shit, a lot of information at your fingertips. Don't just get caught up in the watching the same circular argument, what's the word? Echo chamber brothers, man. Listen to me, motherfuckers talk about how fucked up black women is and dating and shit like that. Man, damn that shit. Fuck dating. Go learn how to dig up. Like, that's why I can talk about that shit. Because I actually watched the video where these white boys went out into the Lunga, which ain't that far from where I'm at now. And they was found like a creek and was on the side of that damn creek and took that machine and was just dropping rocks. They taking 5-gallon buckets, filling it up with dirt, dropping that shit on the machine, and it was shaking, and it runs water. You have to put water in it and have it sitting by the water, right? And it run off gas. And motherfucker was just run. Man, they got through and walked out that bitch with about $300. It took them about shit. They was out there about 2 hours, 4 hours, 2 to 4 hours like that. $200 worth of, he's like, everywhere ain't the same. Some places they got an old mine up in like northern Georgia, and they say you can find certain veins and shit like that. Now, this is the type of shit you can learn. And I'm gonna tell you another thing, that they found a lot of this shit, but I don't know how much it's worth. It's a lot of precious stones, topaz, chrysolite, whatever those red ones, the rubies. They found all types of shit. Just you'd be surprised what you walking by every day in the ground, right here by your ass, that's worth money. I don't even know. I think they found some jade. I don't know, but they had all types of shit, different colors, everything. They had this stuff, and they was actually going in the ground and getting this shit out the ground. Now, this is some shit we don't know about, and you got white boys that go over to Africa and do this shit. Some of them go over to Africa. They had a show on It was either Bravo or TLC. When these white boys were just shipping their shit over to Africa and going over, and they was really coming up over in Africa. Africa, in certain parts, you just hit the ground. That shit come up, you pulling major gold out the ground. That's how that shit work, man. It's so much gold in the ocean water. You just gotta know how to get that shit out. It's gold in them damn memory chips. It's brothers, it's people on YouTube that's taking that shit, getting boxes of that shit, and melting it down and getting the gold out that motherfucker. It's worth a lot of money. Gold on these circuits and shit like that. They getting that shit out. They acid, boric, whatever acid, they soaking that shit up and they putting that shit and they making hella money off that shit. They leave that shit in there for 4-5 days, come back and pour that shit out, need number gold in there. It'd be like little flakes of that shit. They take it and pour it into a little thing, clean it up, and take that shit and price it, man. This is why we so far behind, man. Because when I make a video, if I put this shit in a video and go talk about it, right? That motherfucker get 150 to 250 views. It will. Now, if I make a video talking about Lizzo or, Eminem and Nick Cannon going back and forth over Mariah Carey and shit like that, that shit'll get 1,000 views or 1,215. That's a lot for my channel. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, them Chinese is shitting on the Africans over there. And the Africans want them over there. I mean, what can you do? You know what I'm saying? They want them over there. Oh, yeah. They shitting on them. They shitting on them bad. That shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yep. I know you watched that show, D. You watched it because they had a plot of land that they was leasing and they had some equipment and then they was coming from Utah or some shit. By the time they got there, they went in the damn land and the Chinese over there just don't have no deed, don't have shit, just digging. They got a big ass backhoe. They up in there just digging and pouring that shit down and stealing all the gold. Didn't pay for shit, didn't do, just going like, oh, here goes something. Let's go dig over here. I'm gonna tell you guys a real good secret. I ain't gonna say it's a secret, but you can actually buy gold mines and shit like that. People still buy that shit. Multi-billionaires and shit like that actually still buy shit like that. They still fuck around like that. We just don't. That's some shit that's so far from black people's minds that you can actually go and just dig some shit out the ground. And this is how we'll catch up with motherfuckers like that. This is why the Bilderbergers and what's them people's names? Shit. Rothschilds, people like that, the royal family. This is why your ass can't. This is why we can't catch up. Because these white people, unlike us, will go dig some shit out the ground. Fuck trying to, figure out how to get that shit from somebody else for a good price. Fuck it, I just go get that shit straight out the ground myself. Guys, go look up coltan. There's a documentary on YouTube about coltan, which goes in just damn near every cell phone we have. Coltan comes from Uganda. In fact, they did a documentary about not Uganda, some part in East Africa. I think it's Kenya, something like that. But they did a documentary about how these white people would go over there and they showed a camera and these people was digging like mines with their hands, like Africans over there digging up mines. This shit is collapsing, people getting killed and suffocated and shit like that. But what they doing, they got it up. They digging in one way. They can't even turn around. They got to dig in on their elbows and knees and shit, right? And they coming in there digging out coltan and taking the shit out and they getting like $20 a week or some shit. Brothers, that coltan per ounce, that shit probably worth I don't know how many hundreds, thousands of dollars an ounce for that shit. They getting them pennies on the dollar for that shit, right? And they raping their ass over there. You know what I'm saying? Now, am I saying, hey, let's go rape them too? No, I wouldn't do no shit. Like I would actually give them fair market value for their shit and still be able to make a profit. But the thing is, I'm just telling you, it's a lot of shit you can learn and be prepared. Like being able to pull some shit out the ground is a good skill to have. They got little bitty ones too. You can buy shit for like $400. You don't have to buy the big ones. Congo, thank you. That's it. Yep, that's it. But that's the thing. So we need to really make sure that we're smart about. I don't think. Wait a minute. I think I saw the documentary. It's not just the Congo. It's East Africa too. I remember that shit because based on they'll do certain tests and they can tell by your cell phone. They can look at it and they can do some sort of test on it and tell what part of Africa the motherfucker came from. They can tell by the isotopes and all that shit. That shit a trip, man. They raping us over there. They're raping Africans. And I think we need to be mindful that guys in the 21st century, if you're black and you are in America, your ass needs to be you need to wise up fast. There's a learning curve we're gonna have to step up to. And shit like this, knowing how to do shit like that will actually probably save your damn life in certain instances. Or if anything, guys, I ain't trying to be funny. I seen a white dude they go get like a snorkel in a dredge, and they'll have that shit on the like in out by the beach. And they'll just get in the water, be pulling through the sand, and they do that shit. He said, "Man, I've been doing this shit for years, man, just dredging up, and I've gotten so much gold. I really don't know how much it's worth. We just and this dude goes go on YouTube, man. These white boys that got like shit, probably pounds of damn gold, bro. I'm talking about just and you liking that shit? That shit damn near what $1,500 an ounce? That motherfucker got about 10 pounds of that shit. You doing that shit like, damn, he said, man, I've been doing this shit for years. There's a place in California you can actually go pay like $5, $10 and you can go do that shit. Y'all out there in Cali, y'all know. You know what I'm saying? But it's places you can go and actually dig shit up. They'll actually let you go out there with a dredge or one of those pans and shit. You know how to panning for gold and shit. Like, just type it up. Type panning for gold, you'll probably catch it. I forget what it's called. There's a lot of people that sell equipment. They making money off the equipment, but if you find the right location, that equipment can make your ass rich. Now, I actually had a guy who I met some years ago, right before the housing bubble happened, and he was trying to get me to get into buying some mines and shit like that. And so what happened? I think brother talked to a guy. He had all the paperwork, geologist report, all that shit, man. We was gonna fly up there to Alaska. I think it was in Yukon somewhere. We were gonna fly up there, and he said, man, for 1.2 million or something, he's gonna sell it. But they said it had like the numbers are way up higher than what they sell it. If they sell it for 1.2, that's cause it's in the ground. You got to get it out. But that shit is worth. He said is the winter, based on the time that you get up there, the winter and the months that you have in Alaska and shit like that. He was saying we can probably pull out X. We could probably pull out a certain amount or something. So we had to do some research, and because I'm ignorant about that shit, I ain't just finna throw no money into some shit I don't know nothing about. But that's some shit I've never heard anybody. Now my brother met this guy out there in Irvine, California, because that's where he was living at the time. But you meet these types of people running in those types of circles. See what I'm saying? Communication, let me tell you something, networking and being in the right environment and being around the right people is powerful because it can put you in a place where you can be dealing with some shit and being in certain opportunities and poised to jump in certain business opportunities that you never thought you'd be able to even touch as a black person. Because a lot of times we stay in our little circles. So guys, I'm about to get off, but just take the time to, number one, live your life. Don't be so caught up in getting in YouTube and getting into these echo chambers talking about dating and shit like that. Fuck dating. Fuck all that. Get your mind focused on your money. 9 times out of 10, as a black man, especially, get your money together. And if you do, you can change your climate. You can change your environment. You can change your experiences. You can. You know what I'm saying? What we got? Cold chain. I ain't never heard of cold chain. I don't even know what that is. Small heads know how to track raw material. Exactly. That's where the word jewel come from. Jewel. Jewelry. That's what they name it after. That's they shit. That's how they got rich. You know your shit, Carl Black. If you sell it raw, you make pennies. If you process it by adding value, that's where the wealth is created. Yeah. Yep. Um, Man, I'm telling you, they got certain things they say I forget per hour. They got a machine it was a machine that pulls it up, and they was saying that the machine per hour did so many tons or some shit like that. It say per hour it would do so many tons or something like that. I'll actually watch shows like that. You know what I'm saying? What's up, my city? So I watch shows like that, guys. I kind of get into that type of shit, but you know what I'm saying? If I was you guys, and another thing the guy was telling us about the mine, it wasn't just gold and silver. It was talking about all types of shit that you could have pulled out and sold. Copper, shit that we don't be thinking about. We don't think like that. We don't think in commodities and getting into that type of shit. Bro, I'm gonna tell you something. It's big money in that shit. That's how a lot of them billionaires in Africa is because they have enough money to get the equipment and start mining for that shit, pull it out and move it. If you could pull out big metric tons of copper, come on, bro. Copper ain't cheap, motherfucker. Bust your shit out your air conditioner just to get a couple of ounces to go get a hit for $25, $30. That shit costs you $1,500 to replace. But these niggas will do it. You know what I'm saying? So I think you really, guys, look into it. Yeah, that's something I forgot about. I was really heavy into that shit for a minute. That shit had me thinking a whole different way. I was looking at money different. That's you know what I'm saying. That's right before I got into that was right before I got into big. But I got heavy into that shit, and I was like, man, you could really make some money just pulling shit out. I'm talking about right outside my backyard right now. If I had a dredge, I probably can pull. I don't know how much, but it's probably some gold in my fucking backyard in the dirt. That's how much shit is around us. You could literally go in your backyard. You might not get that much. Now, I ain't saying you're gonna get a lot, but you probably go in your backyard, and actually, the deeper you get, the richer the soil, the most shit you'll get. Like if you got a lot of coal in your, like you see, some people's backyards are real rich dirt and it's dark, and you got people yards. I'm talking about you may dig 3 inches in and you seeing coal and shit like that. Those yards like that, if you got a yard like that, it's probably all types of shit in your yard. I'm telling you right now, your ass probably got all types of shit back there. Cause I know a part in Montgomery where you can go right now, where my dad had his first house at, and I remember as a kid, whenever dad would have us doing work or something, he would lay wood out or do something in the wood, and whenever we would move it, it would be cold, literally like right there, like that shit was right like below the ground. Like if you scrape a little bit, it's cold. Like, why so much cold? That shit was rich ass soil, right there in my dad in that house he had. But I didn't know. I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So limestone produced cement. Yep. That is it. That is it. That's what I'm talking about. Guys, there's a hell of money in these in digging up minerals, dog. Minerals are now see, this is a wealth class that a lot of people don't fuck with because a lot of people don't know about it. We so worried about real estate. It's a lot easier for your ass to probably get $50,000 and jump into some damn, into mining. But you like, man, okay, motherfuckers didn't get rich paying for gold back. I didn't tell your ass go get sit by a stream and paying for gold. I didn't tell you to do that. And you need to be more. You need to understand. You got geologist reports. It's a lot of technology to this shit now. Motherfuckers ain't just digging in just random areas no more like they did way back in the day. People know what they doing, and you got people that'll sell that shit. Like there's one in Arizona. I think is it Arizona? It was one in Arizona. I don't know if it's now. Was it Arizona or I think it was Arizona. There was some shit in Arizona. There was some shit in the Yukon. There was some shit in Alaska. There was some shit in of course it was some stuff in Africa that was for sale. I couldn't go through it because hell, it was only one that we saw that we thought we would even could afford. But they had ridiculous amounts of. I'm not gonna tell you the millions because I can't remember. I would just be shooting in the dark. But it was like damn near 20, 30 fold what you pay. It was crazy. Like you might pay 5 million, bitch, you got $100 million worth of gold in there, 125, $150 million. But you just gotta know how to get to it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know nothing about it, so I ain't gonna just pull something out my ass. But I know one thing: you can buy. I'm talking about this shit. They'll sell you the equipment and all that shit. And they had companies. It came with. I remember for 1.2 million, we was gonna get an airplane that was like because you had to have an airplane to get out to it. You get like a plane that lands on waters. I forget one of them pontoon planes, and you get the equipment and shit like that. And of course, you got the plot. But they already showed. They had showed like, man, this how much we pulled out last year. They showed last season. They say he pulled out. I don't know how many thousands or hundred or whatever, a million or whatever he pulled out, but he showed it. You know what I'm saying? You can look at it. You can see when you go look at it and price it, you'll see how cheap they are. They're actually really cheap. Whenever, even though you might pull it out the land, what people say is if it's not pulled out, they don't value it till you pull it out, which I still technically a risk. So that's why I don't sell for as much. I live on copper mining built the majority of Arizona cities. That's what I'm saying. Funny how I was just let mine for sale in Nevada for 50,000. Shit, that's cheap. It might have a million in it though. How much was in there, M Sway? What they were saying was down there. They have a geologist report, $1 billion company. Yeah, it's bro. That's let me tell you something. Precious minerals and shit like that is worth not just precious minerals, but brother, just if you could build up like topaz and all types of shit, man, you could get that shit in Georgia or Alabama. Just go to like a creek, grab some dirt, just dump that shit in there. That shit gonna just be there. But you got to know what you're looking at. And he had purple stones, and I'm talking about all different colors, purple, blue, red. That dude had all types of shit. If y'all think I'm lying, 16 billion to extract? Shit, $50,000? Oh wait a minute, I thought that was the same person. Let's see what he said. 16 billion. What it said is a business for sale site. Didn't look into it. It's just the price at the looker. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. But you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta kind of spend time on educating yourself on what you're actually doing and how to look at that shit. But there is major money in dealing with real assets. And I told my homeboy, I said, man, you know what got me on it? Two white boys was talking about it, and I heard their ass at the water cooler. And he was talking, and I walked in, and they started talking low, which made me, ear hustle even harder. Cause I heard them talking, and they started. I walked in there, and they looked at each other. Yeah, man. So me and my friend, we're really, I was like, what the fuck? What's this? So I'm in that bitch trying to act like I'm getting something out the snack machine. I'm looking, acting like I'm thinking. And the next thing I know, I said, them motherfuckers talking about mining. I said, okay. Shit, I was at my computer looking up mining. That motherfucker walked by and saw me looking up mining. He didn't like that shit, boy. I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Fuck him. Shit, I'm trying to learn too, hell. Getting in these spaces, hearing their ass talk, this how you learn the game. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about mining, how to get into the ground and pull resources, brother, that is the most powerful shit you can do is pull some shit out the ground. Real talk. When you learn how to do that, you'll never be broke. Guys, let me tell you something. I was watching I don't know if it was Orange County, a jeweler. I think what's his face? One of these guys is a jeweler. He's actually was on had Real Housewives of Orange County or some shit. Like this was way back before Atlanta Housewives ever came on TV. Right. And what they did, he went into a mine over there in Africa. And so what happened, they was at a party or something, and he gave her this necklace made out of some type of precious stones. And she was like, oh, this is beautiful. And the husband, the guy said, yeah, so and so goes over to Africa and goes into guys, you could just go over there and pay people in the mines, just go down and get just kind of take a little excursion down there and just pull us. It's that damn easy to get this shit. That's why diamonds ain't worth shit. Really, we don't know that, but that shit ain't worth nothing for real. But you got people going over there, and getting diamonds out the ground and shit like that, and making millions from that shit, man. Jewelers do that shit. I know a black jeweler actually who is in Montgomery, and he takes trips to Africa and India. I don't know why he goes to India. He goes to Africa. He takes trips at least 3-4 times a year, going over to different countries and shit like that. And he comes back and he makes it. Yeah, this dude is a millionaire, black dude. He kind of stingy. He ain't gonna tell you too much. He one of them type of niggas. You know what I'm saying? But because I wanted to ask him questions, but he wouldn't. I could tell he didn't really want to talk. But I could tell I'm like, then my homeboy like, yeah, man, he be going over there and he come back, man, and he make that shit and sell it. Like, what the fuck is he? How much he probably going there getting that shit? Think about it. You catch a motherfucker coming up out of mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling what the fuck. I ain't know you could do shit like that. It's that damn crazy. Now, of course, I don't know about now because I heard shit changed, but I heard you could go over there before 9/11 and do. I don't know. I don't know about now. That was a long time ago, but I do know there was a guy who maybe he's going to a place to buy them. I don't know how, but just like weed, man, shit, you can go over to India and buy weed for next to nothing. I'm talking about $1,000 weed, and I know some people making a killing off that shit. That's what the dude that's with Portia, that's what he did. Real talk. Bro, if you take your ass to India, that's the easiest hustle by far. Just go to India and buy some weed. Go over there with a $2,000-3,000 and go and buy some hair. You will mop up. I know you're like, man, why the fuck would you just go buy some shit? Man, buy that shit and mail it to yourself from India yourself. Then go home and wait till the shit get there. Open that shit up and that shit'll move. I'm telling you, get you a connect or go to like Japan or not Japan, China, and go to like they got this show over there at they do a show like it's kind of like the magic show in Vegas. I don't know if you guys have heard of the magic show in Vegas, but it's like a retailer's dream. Like that's where FUBU got started. You go to this and you can meet all the retailers. Let's say you open up a store. You go to the magic show in Vegas and it's everything at wholesale prices. Like they all of not the manufacturers and distributors, they all kind of meet there and everybody, I'm talking about from Nike to everybody, right? And what you could do is you could go there and but you have to sign up for it. It's called the Magic in Vegas, and you go there and you sign up, and what happens there is, guys, I'm a motherfucking hustler. I love business, love it. I don't be watching no damn Mansfield videos. I'll be on other shit. But what happens? You go to the show, and I was some years ago, man. This, oh man, I done had some opportunities. There was years ago. Um, Me and this dude was gonna do a men's clothing store because there aren't really any real fly ass men's clothing stores in Montgomery, right? And so I was like, once I got north of my 20s, I was like, I don't want to look like no fucking teenager. And in Montgomery, all they got is them Asians selling that hood shit. Either that or go to a department store. That's all you got. And of course, you used to have Banana Republic. You got Gap, shit like that. But as a black man in a Montgomery, you don't a man, period. You ain't got no real like fly shit to wear, right? So I was thinking, you know what? I would love to get some shit that a grown man would wear and fill that whole damn store up with nothing but fly ass clothes. And so I went on the Magic Show website and was looking at it and was, it was into some nice shit. They do it in China. Now the reason I would say go to China, they got not called Magic, it's a different name for it in China. But the reason I would say go to China is because you can get shit over there for like just straight up highway robbery. I'm talking about like fly shit, but you want to be there to see it. You don't want to buy shit off the internet. We all know why, right? Shit don't never fit. It's for them little tiny ass motherfuckers. Anything I buy off the internet from China, the shit is always fucked up unless it's some shit that ain't really for me to wear, right? Anyway, um, if you go over there, you can kind of see the quality of the shit. You can buy it. You can select it. You can establish those sort of trade connections and stuff like that. Because what I wanted to do is Christmas 9, but I'll go ahead and tell you guys this idea. Real easy to do, right? I wanted to like where I'm from. You got this place called Eastdale Mall, which is like a mall. I know malls are kind of not the thing, but you still got people shopping like crazy in a lot of these malls right now, right? So what you do is you go to these malls, man, like in the month of November. It's late now, but it's too late. You could do this for Valentine's with purses, but anyway, you go to the mall, you get a display, right? You can set up a display in Montgomery Mall for like $1,200, but it can't be a real kiosk. You can just set up a display with your phone number or something on it or an email or something, and you can kind of do sales that way. So what I was gonna do was just go to China and get some of them little cheap ass 250s, that the cheap ones now, not the little real cheap ones that you can get for like, $800-900 a piece, right? I was gonna get them motherfuckers back, get them shipped down to Mobile or whatever, and set them motherfuckers up in the mall. It's a dude that did some shit like this in Cali. He sells them. He has a website. I need to go check my email to find it. But he actually buys those bikes out of China. And I've been thinking this shit for years. Nobody's really done it. People love bikes, right? You can get the motherfuckers out of China for ridiculous, like damn near 25, 30 cents on the dollar. So what I was thinking about was to just go over to China and maybe get that shit yourself at first. Do not buy that shit off the internet. Don't do it. Go over to the motherfucker, look at it yourself. Some of the shit might or might not be street legal, but the guy in California, his shit was able to be street legal, whatever. I don't know how those regular. I hadn't done the research on that shit, But I do believe that it can be done because the dude in California actually did do it. And what you do is you just bring the motherfuckers back, set them up in the damn mall, right? Put your email or phone number on that motherfucker, and every nigga come through that bitch, you say layaway, right? And you put that motherfucker in there like, and you let niggas come, all them kids coming in there, you put the little ropes around it so can't nobody sit on them. And you put a phone, you ain't even gotta hire nobody. You put a phone number, you take the key so can't nobody start the motherfucker up. You take the key, and you had them bitches sitting there and say layaway and put them bitches out there for like $2,800. A little 250. I ain't even talking about no big bikes. I'm just talking about the little small ones. 250s. They ride, but they ain't just, they got 150s. Motherfucker might go 45, 50 miles an hour. Shit, I sell that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You sell them, I mean, shit. People like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Ninjas, you can look into this. Them 250s, people say people don't want them. Dude, you can't keep them. Go to anywhere where they sell Kawasaki Ninjas and go look. People cannot keep them damn Kawasaki Ninja bikes. They can't. Them little cheap 250s, everybody want them. They sell like crack. And then I'm gonna tell you another OG move your ass can do. Go to Copart, go to IAAI, right? Get one of them wrecked damn bikes. Watch the auction. You can do that shit for free tomorrow. Well, shit, it's Saturday. Tomorrow, Saturday. Monday. Go on Copart, sign up for Copart, sign up for IAAI, and watch them damn motorcycle auctions. Watch how cheap that shit go. You're like, well, what's the big deal? Dude, let me tell you something. A 2000, what year is this? 2019. A 2006, 2005, 650. You're going to get about 9,000 used. I'm telling you that shit right now. If it's halfway decent and ain't got no real bad miles. I've seen bikes from the 90s going for like a Hayabusa from like 1999. You ain't getting that bitch for cheap. You not. Well, if you go on Copart, if you go on AAI, don't know why I'm just in a zone. I like to talk about business. So if you go on Copart, you go on IAAI, and you watch them auctions, man, them shits be going for the low. Or damn like 2-year-old 250. I know I keep talking about 250s because I like them because I'm not a bike person. So if I did get a bike, I'd get that slow ass 250 and learn how to ride first before I go buy a real quick 650. That should have killed you. I don't want no bike. Fuck it. Anyway, I saw a 250 on that bitch go for $700, right? The bitch had some bent crunk like handlebars, right? So what I did was I said $700. Now I know for a fact the bike had like 30 miles on it. I said, okay. I went to I called a dude in Birmingham that fixed bikes. I asked him, I said, man, how much you charge me? Man, motherfucker told me he'll do that, fix that shit. Parts and labor was like 300, 250, 300. I was like, shit, $1,000, 30 miles, and I had that bike back together. It's a 250. Shit, I could sell that bitch for 2,500 all day. Shit, damn near 3,000. Probably could have got $3,000 for that damn bike. I could have tripled my damn money in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, them bikes is an easy way to come up, and everybody wants a bike. And if you fuck around and get you one of them Spectrachrome machines and start chroming that bitch up, y'all know about Spectrachrome. That's that spray on chrome. You can do brown, orange, purple, and it's chrome. It could be green, whatever color, orange, man, red chrome and shit like that. Go look at Spectrachrome. Just type it up. They got a website. Man, you get on that shit, start putting that shit on your bikes and shit like that, bro. And you buy that shit. And I know a nigga that's a mechanic that fuck with bikes like that. He told me, I talked to him. He said he would have did that shit. That's another way you can make money. You know what I'm saying? I like to like just use my mind and try to think of ways. You know what I'm saying? And kind of okay, how could I make money? How could I empower myself? You know what I'm saying? And get myself to another level financially without having to be struggling and depending on the next nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. It's so many ways. Just buying that Spectrachrome alone will make you a killing. If you learn how to use it, and they will train you. You buy the machine, you fly down there to Florida, they will train your ass. I talk to them. They'll train you over the weekend how to use that bitch. You know how to use a Spectrachrome machine, you ain't gonna ever be broke. You get around a bunch of niggas gonna want everything chrome. You know how we are. Black chrome, and they got black chrome, they got brown chrome. That shit look clean. Dude did a Tiger. He did a bike, You know what? Fuck it. I'll show it to y'all right quick. Shit. Ain't got nothing to do. I ain't doing shit tonight. I got you, bro. I'm finna show you. What site? I bet y'all. I don't know why I ain't been reading no comments. I'm up here laying up here looking at the ceiling. So hopefully y'all can see my screen. Let's see. Is Spectrochrome. So Spectrochrome is a beast. Now let me show you something. I was talking to my homeboy the other day about it. That's why I remembered it. So this is something you can buy that I mean you can get in business. The machine will run you about $10,000. You can lease some little small base somewhere for probably like $800-900 a month. You in business. So let me show y'all.
It's here. Spectrochrome has perfected the spray-on chrome process.
So I ain't really want to hit a noise. Look at that. So you just have to learn how to do it, man. And I mean, when you see these cars and shit like that, that's who did it. And so they do high school team helmets and shit like that. You could really take this shit to the next level. It's not really, and they will train your ass. They got training. Hold on, let me see something. We go to the gallery. Where the gallery at? Right here. So we go to the gallery. I'm just gonna show y'all the gallery. I'm giving their ass free advertisement. I need to call for my check, right? Oh yeah, by the way, you can do regular chrome. So you can chrome rims and shit like that, which if somebody scrape they shit, whatever, you can do that. Come on now. How many black folks you know that will want their shit done anyway? You know what I'm saying? But of course you can do bikes and shit like that. You can do anything. I mean, you can do a damn slice of pizza. So I mean, just think about the applications of this thing. If you could do a slice of pizza, you can do anything. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what we got. Gallery archive. So they did helmets, football helmets. They do mannequins they did that for the Olympics. They do all types of stuff, bro. I mean, they do. I guess they did the rims. This here is like a Bigfoot type thing they did. It's green chrome. This bike is red chrome here. That got some black chrome on it. I mean, you could really take this to the nth degree. You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna look at prices, guys. How about it? Because I know that's what y'all want to know. Right. Well, let me let this kid finish. I want y'all to see that damn motorcycle. The motorcycle is sick. That's one of my favorite things they did was the motorcycle. Um, it was like a tiger print motorcycle, man. It was cold. Hold up, I'll show it to you. Come on, man. All right, come on. You don't need all that. This kind of clean too. This purple with red like that. That's sick the way it popped, purple and orange like that. Well, the orange is copper, obviously. So they do that. There you go. This right here. Come on, man. Anyway, it's like a high booster. They done made it like a tiger. Let me go back, man. I ain't got time for this shit. Fuck it. There you go. Right here. Ah, what happened? We'll do that. Let's do this one more time. There we go. Anyway, that's nice. You know what I'm saying? They did the eyes and everything. Go back. They did the eyes. Look at that. It got like a little eye to it. They sick with it, bro. You can do rims and everything. That's all I'm gonna show y'all. Let me go on back. But you go back to the prices. I mean, it go from anywhere from 10,000 to like on down to like $2,800. So it ain't that expensive. You know what I'm saying? That's cheap for shit for a business. That's cheap as hell. Um, let's go right here. So of course you can do high school helmets and stuff like that. This is like 70 some $100 or some 8,000. Yeah, 87. But this is a machine that'll do a lot of stuff. You can hang up doors and stuff like that. This is 10. This system here, this is the most expensive. Then you're going down from there. 7, 55, and 28. You know what I'm saying? It's a beast, dog. I mean, just with this alone, you could probably do cars and all types of different stuff, man. And then nobody's really done it. Nobody's really gotten into this business. Let's look at support. Let's see, training. See that? Oh, they moved it to online. They used to do it in person. They used to do it in person, man. I would call these jokers and buy this shit straight out. I really would. I really would. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you. Only thing is, guys, I would be nervous about this. Actually, marketing probably wouldn't be that big a deal. You can Let me tell you how you can fuck them up with this. All you got to do is buy this damn thing. Go get you. I'm telling you right now, like you can go to one of those areas where you got a bunch of bays. You don't have to get a place that's in high traffic. You really don't. You go to a place that has a bunch of bays because most of your marketing will be internet. You don't really worry about foot traffic, right? You get your bay, right? Get you like one of them little small, little narrow places that you can pull one car in. That's it, right? You can get them. You put your little heater in there and a radio, and probably have a little table and stuff, and set your equipment up. That's it, man. You probably rent one of them things for probably $400-500 a month, easy, right? And then what you do once you buy your machine is you take your ass and you do Facebook marketing. You do Craigslist, and what you do in the Craigslist is you just put pictures in there in body work. When people are looking for body work, that's what you say. Chrome rims. You go in the auto part section. You know, get your rims chromed on your car. People want factory rims chromed off easily. I got a Jaguar. I would get my rims chromed. I would. I wouldn't do. I would just do regular, crazy shit. And I don't know. You might could do. Yeah. I just probably do regular. I wouldn't do nothing crazy with them. But still, you could do some shit like that. That's not a high end thing, man. You could probably charge per run. Shit probably take you a few minutes. You really literally just spraying the shit down. Let me show you how it go. Let me show you the process. And I'm not seeing y'all's comments. So if y'all talking about me, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But let me see. Hold on. This is the equipment. Let me go home. Hold on. Let me go back. So, and it's on YouTube, by the way. So you can see it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but if you come here, turn around. I'm gonna see if I can turn this down. I hate this damn noise. All right. So you're gonna watch, you're gonna see them putting the machine up in a second. All they doing is just it's like spraying water. It's like spraying it with a pressure washer, bro. See how they spraying it? I mean, it's like kind of, I guess it's kind of like paint. I ain't seen it in shit. It's been about shit 2011 since I knew about this. So hey, shoot me. You know what I'm saying? I forgot. You know what I'm saying? I guess it is more like paint. But still, I mean, they'll teach you how to do it. They'll train you. Look at this, man. Easy money. You learn how to do rims. For how long did it take you to do some rims? Man, you do rims in like, I say about, look how they got, oh yeah, by the way, they got a machine that you can put the rim on and spin it and just be spraying it. It's a trip, dog. It is a trip. See that? And that's vinyl and that's plastic. You see that? It goes on plastic. It don't chip. Come on, bro. Come on. Oh, they got one in Florida. Oh, they got one in Cali now. See that? Oh yeah, by the way, you can do under people's hoods and shit too. You can be doing people's engines. Bro, this shit has so many applications. And it's an easy ass business. I ain't gonna say easy. I mean, it's work, but shit, it beat the hell out of punching the clock. Cause I'm gonna tell you something, bro. You spray a motherfucker rim. Let's say you charge a motherfucker $400 to do his cars, his rims. That's a deal. I'll run a special. $400 to get your rims chromed off. Cause motherfuckers charge for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I run $400. That shit, you do about two sets of rim a day. You make $800 a day just chilling. Shit probably take you about an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? 2 hours to do one set, and you working 4 hours a day, making $800, and then you know what I'm saying, you might fuck around, you might get somebody might want you to do a car. I'm gonna hit you for the car. I might charge you about $2,000 for the car. But look at that. See that? And it's kind of like it goes back and forwards. You know what I'm saying? That's how it look, man. And it falls off. It look like that. So it's a skill to it. You know what I'm saying? Then you blow it off with the blower, and that's it, man. You let that shit dry off, and bruh, now this a gold mine right here, bro. I believe this shit. This is a gold mine. You know, and I love this bike. Look at that. That's where I think you can come up with them damn bikes, bro. Because if you buy the bikes off off like I just told y'all, you go buy them damn bikes, get them fixed, bring them to your shop, take the flares off, spray the bitch down, put it back together, sell them bitches. You can get $7,500, $8,000 for these bikes, man. $10,000 for a damn 10-year-old bike, easy. Tell you what I know. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what y'all talking about over here. Yep, Facebook ads. Hey, what's up? Hey, Nick Taylor. Yeah, I've been on that for a minute. I've been on here. I've been on that shit for about. I was on that for about an hour and a half talking about that. That shit pissed me off, man. I don't even know what happened. Some people got mad at me for going on his getting on this side. Um, it is tight though. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, guys, I mean, man, this is what I want to challenge us to do as black men and black women, man. Find a way to get your mind more so focused on how to build wealth, how to get money, because that shit ain't number $10,000. It's a cheap ass business to get into. That shit is cheap. Anytime you can drop $10,000 on some equipment and go get some training and go sit up in that bitch and start learning, and let's say it take you 2 months to really get good at it, bruh. You don't have to tell. You can tell folks to kiss your ass at your job because you just do the shit in your spare time. You buy that equipment and do that shit in your spare time. You don't have to work for no motherfucking body. You don't. That bitch shit beat the hell. In a day, you'll make what you make in a week in a day. Easy. I ain't trying to be funny. You can make what you make a day in a week with that job, with that shit there. And you won't even miss it. Just doing equipment, doing helmets from a foot. Bruh, you go up to a high school football team and say, hey man, let me do y'all helmets for y'all in chrome. Come on, what? You know how coaches are. Fucking, I do shoes. I will do people's shoes in chrome. You fucking see, I'm way more. I'll be up there like, hey man, let me do y'all shoes. I'll be spraying chrome on motherfuckers' jerseys and shit. I'll be acting a fool with that shit, man. They don't need me to. I don't need to learn how to do that shit. Cause man. People be coming to me trying to get me to do their shoes and chrome and shit like that. You can do shit like that. It's so much you can do. You just have to tape it up and have the skills to know what you're doing. But anything can be learned, guys. I feel that way. I can learn any motherfucking thing. I feel that way by myself. I can learn how to do any damn thing. Shit, about being a plastic surgeon. I'm too old for that shit, but I thought about it. Like, shit, how much a year? 750. Shit, I might need to get in it. You know, I thought about it, but I just like, it's too take me too long. But you know, get your money right, man. Get your money right. Yeah, I saw when they got Minister Jap with that. I don't even know if that was him getting hit. I don't even know if that was a real video of him. I don't know. He said it wasn't him. I thought it was. I didn't know, but it is what it is. Um, I think right now, guys, we need to really be careful because I'm gonna tell you, man, doxing people's family members and shit like that is gonna get all us deleted. Everybody's gonna get deleted. Dox is when somebody go take your personal business and spread it all over the damn internet. Yep, University of Oregon does have chrome helmets. Bro, let me tell you something. I can go get Alabama State and get some chrome helmets with some gold letters. That shit'll be cold, man. You know what I'm saying? I can go to the University of Alabama and say, hey man, let me give you a silver and red chrome, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? You go to Troy State, you could go to anywhere and market, and you just gotta know how to fucking talk, which y'all know I didn't just talk 2 hours. So you know I ain't got no problem talking to a motherfucker. I used to walk when I had a mobile car wash, I would have on t-shirt and shorts and walk my ass in a corporate, like I used to walk up in like white businesses and shit. Hey, how you doing? My name is so and so, so and so. I have a mobile car wash outside. And I was just wondering if anyone wanted their cars washed. Here's my price list. I have my little list out and shit. Sure, motherfucker, give me their keys. Don't know me from a can of paint. I used to do that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to talk in this world. You black. Gotta know how to talk. Well, not revealing their name isn't doxing, but I think putting their personal business, their family members and shit is doxing. Talking about where they live at, some personal shit, going into their history, going into people's private business and shit like that, because they said something about black women that you dislike. They don't believe that whatever, fill in the blank. You know, I just think this shit has gotten out of hand. Um, yeah, that is fucked up, man. You got a good corporate voice. Honestly, man, I listen to my videos sometimes, be like, man, I can't cut that country ass shit off if I wanted to. I just can't. Like, I hear this shit, I'll be like, oh my God, I'm so fucking country. Y'all probably don't know it because y'all think y'all used to the shit. Me, I know it because I'm like, damn, why did I say it like that? Like, I just know how I talk. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah. So, yeah, he said they was stalking his daughter, man. Ain't no telling what the fuck stalking mean. Motherfucker might have sent her some type of sick, evil shit. Probably called on his Facebook and was breathing all nasty. Bro, I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all some sick shit, man. I'm gonna tell you some sick shit. I'm gonna tell you how fucked up people are, right? So, my son's mother, uh, some years ago, she used to be a branch manager. We was in Montgomery, and she's working at this location. And you know, she thick. You know what I'm saying? And I used to tell her she wear her little business suits and shit. She trying to look all good and shit. And I'm like, I understand you trying to look nice, but you shouldn't wear shit where it just makes your ass look just a certain way. And black women, some of y'all can't help it. I get it, right? So she wearing this shit, and this dude, a couple of people would come in there and do shit that made her feel uncomfortable, right? So this one dude came in there, and if she heard this, she would probably cuss my ass out. But this one this one dude came in there and he asked her to do something and she did it or whatever. And she was looking down talking. She looked up, he was staring at her ass or something. She's like, okay, this nigga, whatever. She said she used to that shit. But she said she left, went to lunch, came back, and when she walked in the door, somebody they said, oh yeah, somebody on the phone waiting for you. So she picks the phone up and person says, wait a minute, like that. And the motherfucker bust a nut. She heard him, like that. She hung the phone up. She called me like real upset. She called the police. Motherfucking cops came up to the place for like a week, sitting outside. But this is the thing, guys. You have got some real sick motherfuckers out there. Cause the guy said something prior to that to let her know that he had been in the branch. She knew it was somebody that had been in there. So you got some sick ass niggas out here, man. You really do. You got some sick puppies out here, man. She told me that shit. I was like, the nigga ain't gonna do shit. He probably just you on some nasty shit. He just probably wanted to get a nut off. I don't know what the fuck getting on the phone is gonna do. Like, damn, you know, that really don't help the situation. I don't know. Like, people sick like that. If you that sick to call a branch because you think a woman's attractive, and instead of you trying to say, hey, how you doing? Let's go on a date, you rather just jack off and call her on the phone and mention like like, you know what I'm saying? That's a sicko. Exactly. So she was scared as hell, scared to go to the car, scared to go. She was scared. And see, women, I've been around women. Like, I grew up around my sisters, and my dad used to tell me to look out for my sisters and shit because my sisters would get harassed and shit because I have pretty sisters, and especially she older than me, but my younger sister, she would get harassed a lot because she tall, she was real pretty, and a lot of dudes would say a lot of sick, crazy, and niggas would say some of the sickest, craziest stuff, and do some of the craziest things like call up and do little things like call the house. Some nigga would find out how to get the number back. Back when we had a landline, we had no cell phone. Motherfucker call the house and just be breathing all hard, and I'd have seen all types of shit with women because I got sisters, and then I've been with women. Like, I've been with women and seen, like, one chick I was dating. I know you guys don't believe me, but this chick was like the chick off the video yesterday. She was shaped like that, like just God, like just ridiculous, right? She used to wear these little shorts and shit like that, and so one day she saw somebody. She was asleep, and she heard somebody trying to fuck with her sliding door because she's in an apartment, right? So she gets up, sliding door. She goes up there and she sees their shadow, their silhouette, and she says, "Can I help you?" And niggas, open the door, bitch. She say she felt her, she just froze in fear, like, oh my God, like this nigga is finna get in here and rape me or something. And she say she called the police. I'm calling the police, and the motherfucker ran. But my thing is this: what if the nigga would have got in there? She would have made the news. You know what I'm saying? This shit happen all the time. You know what I'm saying? People crazy out here, man. Real talk. Y'all laughing at that shit, man. Motherfuckers is crazy, bro. If you done ever been around a woman that's attractive and got a nice body and shit, with some sisters got ass that they just cannot hide. Like some sisters, I don't give a fuck what you put on. I don't give a damn what you wearing. You can, and you know, us as men, we like X-ray with this shit. I can tell you if you find in seconds. Like I just sheet that. Just that quick, right? So some sisters, man, they just can't help that shit. And if you've been dating these types of women in your life, I could tell you guys some stories of what niggas done did, man. Motherfuckers, I done seen some of the sickest, lamest shit niggas to do. One nigga told a girl I was talking to, what he said? Oh, you just don't know what you do. He called her on the phone. I think she worked at a kiosk or some shit. They had a phone. It was in the mall. And this nigga called this girl. He had just came up, same situation. He had came up there. She knew who he was. He got some work. He said, I just want, you are such an amazing, you just don't know what you do to me. Like, and she was just like, and she say she got scared because the motherfucker sounded like, I always make sure you make it home safe. Like that type of nigga from Players Club. You know what I'm saying? So, so it's niggas is crazy, man. I don't blame BGS, man. Motherfuckers do take that shit serious. Motherfucker be sitting outside in the bushes. Take that shit serious, man. Yeah, shit, but at the same time, niggas is crazy like that, bro. I'm telling you. When it come to women, I understand who I don't know. It's some years ago. I think women, and this is what I think. I'm a guy. I go wherever the fuck I want to go. I go walking right now. I go outside and walk around the block. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared. Females can't do that shit. We forget as guys that a female can't just, if especially if you a thick ass, like you one of them thick chicks that brothers would love to get their hands on type. You ain't finna just walk. You might, and then you walking your ass out there in some yoga pants or some shit. You think you just gonna grab a stick? A nigga will see a woman with a stick. Ain't if you really are a real man, a dude that physically wants to assault a woman, ain't scared of a woman with a stick. You swing that bitch one time, I'm gonna get up inside of you so quick. By the time you swing that bitch, I'm gonna grab your arm. You ain't gonna be able to get that. That's it. It's over. You might get one swing. You better make it count. You step up close, you swing, he boom, he right up inside of you. That's man, motherfucker with some quick feet, quick footwork, know how to get. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm saying. Like women are normally scared when they're going throughout society, man. A lot of this shit, man, chicks, and I didn't know until I get around chicks and you talk to them. Girls are scared of the motherfucker. Like you got women going throughout, and you like, why? Why? Girls with these big asses and shit, then you it don't help that y'all getting these fake asses and shit like that. And you want to show this shit off on Instagram and you want to have this shit. Every damn near every bad chick I know done had a stalker. Every one of them done had a stalker, motherfucker coming to their house, sitting outside in the bushes. I knew a chick called me one time, told me I better come get my homeboy because he was outside her house. You know what I'm saying? Like on some crazy shit. Like this is the type of stuff that you have going on with brothers. Brothers are harassing women out here. And if you thick, niggas is crazy, man. My oldest sister, I got so many stories, dog. My oldest sister, I was living up here in Decatur. There was a rapist that was on the loose. I kid you not. This nigga came to our door. I am not lying right hand to God. This nigga came to the door and I knew it was him because she saw him like a day or two prior. She saw his shadow in the window, right? Downstairs. She came upstairs scared. right? She already had a 38. We had a gun, right? So like literally a few days later, the nigga came to the door and knocked on the door, right? But she had already called the police. The police was like staked out somewhere around the corner. They came and the nigga was stuttering because I came down the stairs. I guess he didn't know I stayed there because I had my. She told me to hide my car in the garage, so I guess he didn't know I was there. So he comes to the door, knocking on the door, and she saw him, and she was like, it's him," you know. So she opened the door, and I'm standing right in the door with the Glock, just holding the bitch up, like, "What's up, man?" You see? This shit was like 96, 95. Well, I'd have been through some shit, man. But that nigga was stuttering, and then the cops came up. He's made this little crazy ass. Yeah, my car, it's around the corner, and I ran out of gas, and I need to get. And the nigga was about like 5'7", little skinny, short motherfucker. I kid you not. This nigga was. I believe this nigga was the rapist. This nigga was. I'm like, this little bit ass nigga is around here raping women and shit. You know, them yoga pants. I'm just saying. Yeah, I seen some women in some yoga pants and shit, man. I get it. I get it. Let me go back, take my ass back to Instagram and show y'all why some of these niggas is out of control with these damn when you see all this ass on some of these sisters out here, like you see these women walking around these yoga pants. I'd be like, you bringing this shit on yourself. You taking your ass out here to Walmart at 10 o'clock at night. You like, I should be able to go where the fuck I want to go. I shouldn't have to worry about a nigga raping me. I shouldn't have. Yeah, you shouldn't have to. You exactly right. You should not have to worry about any damn thing. But these niggas out here, motherfuckers is crazy. You trying to tell people. Now, I ain't saying that's what BGS daughter did. Of course not. But what I'm saying is, I just think some of these dudes out here are unhealthy with this shit, man. Some of these people out here crazy, man. They unhealthy. They on some craziness. And like I said, guys, when you see women that shape like, oh shit, stop. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this right here. When you see sisters like this sister right here, this shit right here, man, you see the type, and she got on regular yoga pants. That's what's crazy. Like tight. See how look at that. This shit all tight. Look, I ain't trying to look. She a married woman. I ain't trying to say. I'm just saying because this is what sisters wear. This is what most sisters wear now. So it's not like I'm just saying some shit that you know what I'm saying. That's like being disrespectful to the girl. I'm not. She got a hell of a shape. But what I'm saying is when you walking around looking like this every day, this is gonna cause attention from dudes. And these dudes, when you see a sister like that walking through Walmart, you gotta say something to her. You don't, you a loser. You a loser. You don't say you tripping, nigga. You know you want to say something to her. You know what I'm saying? You see something like this, huh? You like, all right, yeah, man. Hold on. What's up, man? Why are you walking through here like this? Can I help you? What are you? What are you trying to get to? You know what I'm saying? What you need? You gotta say something. So this is the situation, man. Sisters running around here like this and going to Walmart. I see this shit all the time. I ain't trying to be funny. Like I see sisters going to Walmart with these shapes. This is not unheard of. It is not unheard of to go in Atlanta in Walmart and see some shit like this just walking down the aisle. Like, look how you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, if you're gonna get you some yoga pants, do they have to pull up in the front so we can see all the you know what I'm saying? These sisters done lost sight, done got out of control with it. But that's how it be, man. You know. So y'all need to stop walking around with stuff that show because we're gonna look in the front, we're gonna look at everything. And what dude's gonna do? We're gonna look like, why it got to be so tight in the front though? Like, you know, these sisters be putting on this stuff and walking around, it's gonna be so this will lead to stalkers. This will lead to sickos, sick idiots. You know what I'm saying? If I know she taking them on to the next one. Cool. Cool. I'm not telling you not to. That's a good way. That lady's married. So I'm not saying nothing out of the way. I'm just talking about the shape. That's all I'm talking about. I'm not talking about her. She a married woman. On to the next. What I'm saying is the shape though. Like if she can't go to Walmart. Like now she has created a situation. You can't go to Walmart. If you go, you gotta have your husband. If you don't, You got to go middle of the day, and you need to wear something extremely loose fitting. But she ain't gonna be able to hide all that. I don't give a fuck what she put on. You cannot hide that. That shit is gonna, hey, look, hear me roar, right? So she can't wear nothing. Can't go to the gym by herself. Can never go to the gym ever. Like if she lives in Atlanta, she can't. No, she go fuck around. Go. She can't go to no. You know what? She had to go to an all women's gym. Like that's your life has to change when you got a shape like that. We as dudes, we don't think like that. A dude, you can be ripped, muscular, tall. You can have everything women looking for. You ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. A woman, you know what I'm saying? A woman, she can't go nowhere. Now, come on now. Okay, guys, tell the truth. Now, I'm not a thirsty ass nigga like that. Like I might look at you. Some women don't even get their ass the time of day when I see them because I know you're out thirst trapping. When I see you thirst trapping, I don't see your ass. You invisible. But what I'm saying is, if you catch a sister walking around in a Walmart with all that hips and ass looking like that, we as men we're programmed. I got to say something. That's how niggas is. I cannot let you pass me looking like that. That's just not how it works. So you gonna think it's harassment. You shouldn't have put them damn pants on. The sisters got to learn. You can't put. Now I don't know that lady, so I'm taking mine. I'm not talking about her. I don't want no disrespect. I don't want no shit. But you cannot be out here walking around like that with that type of stuff on. Where if you pull it up in the front, we can see your coochie lips sitting up through the damn. Come on, man. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas all mouth watering shit. You like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? I wish I was in them pants. Like, you know how niggas is? So now they gonna have to say something to you. Exactly. Thank you, Carl Black. It's our nature to hunt. Sisters, you cannot do that. So there are girls that can't help that shit. That's naturally from birth like that. And so they can't go to the stove. They can't. I see that shit. Like, I ain't trying to be funny. And I tell my son, mother, your ass can't, like, you can't go certain places at certain times of night. You just can't. She got a damn yoga pants, a million pair. And I tell her ass, like, you know, some nigga follow her. Some nigga, she was in Walmart. This nigga walked down every aisle she was down. She tried to check out. She checked out. The nigga put all his shit down and was walking towards the door when she was leaving. She had to run to the damn car and get in the car. The nigga running up towards the damn car, literally sprinting to the car. This nigga bust out in a sprint to try to get to her car. So she don't know. And then you got to look at all the sex trafficking that's going on. See what I'm saying? Niggas don't care. That's why I walk fast with my Bluetooth in. Nigga, let me tell you something. I don't give a damn. If a nigga see something like what I just showed y'all, you ain't getting away. Nigga ain't letting you get in the way. He gonna plan that shit strategic. Oh, she in Walmart. She got to come back out. I'm gonna sit around here by the fruit and wait on that motherfucker. That's how niggas is. I'm waiting on her ass. She thick as hell. That's how we think. Just in a few seconds thoughts. Man, she thick, boy. God dang. Look at her. You look at her. That shit jiggling when she walk. I'm telling you how niggas think. And we say, okay. Soon as she come around this way, Mason and Mason, hey, damn, you gonna do Mace? Well, he can't say, hey, sister, how you doing? Shit, is your ass single? Shit. Nigga Mike, I'm like, damn, he like what he sees. See, this what's wrong with y'all sisters. Nigga can't even see you and say something to you. If you think, shit. Nigga might want to say something to you. He gonna come up to you presentable. And hey, sister, how you doing? I don't mean no disrespect. Spit his game. Shit, let him shoot his shot. You finna Mason. Damn, yours truly. Damn. Ain't that some shit? Mason hand. She ready to fuck a nigga up, boys. Nigga can't even come up and say what's up to her. Ain't that some shit? I'll tell you, I be seeing that shit all the time, man. You cannot walk up to some of these females. They be ready to pounce on your ass about that shit. But stop walking your ass out here with them damn yoga pants on. That shit will get you raped. I'm telling you, niggas is crazy out here, man. They're gonna have to start covering up like some of friends and other cultures, long dresses, etc. Yeah. I mean, some of these sisters really steal. I know women they can put on a garbage bag. The ass just still gonna be seen. You will know she got ass in a fucking garbage bag. I'm talking about that type of body. Like the one I just showed you. That sister put on the garbage bag, you gonna see that ass. I don't care what you say. And you know how we are, guys. We can look and just see the M. It could be a big ass sheet. She can put on a damn curtain if she want to, loose as hell. That ass poke out a little bit. Oh, she thick. She thick up under there. You can tell. You know what I'm saying? You shoot your shot, it's going to you. But they're so comfortable. Hey, so a boy shorts. You don't walk your ass out in boy shorts, do you? You damn sure better not do that shit. Shit, I'm just telling you. Can you imagine all that in some boy shorts? Good Lord. Not that woman, but something like that. I'm just saying, I don't talk about people's wives. But you see a woman looking like that and say, oh, man, that shit there, boy. I'm just saying. So, dudes, that's how we think. We'll see something like that. You can see it from the front. Most deaf, that's right. Miss Fat Booty, that's right. So if you see a chick looking like that, you gonna spit your game. You gonna do what you gotta do. And sisters, y'all gotta understand that you cannot be walking around out here with all this ass and these tight ass clothes and shit like that. And then, you know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of help people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta help them. So if you got some pants or jeans that make your ass look a little flatter, 10 o'clock, you might want to wear them. Don't go out in the yoga pants. Don't go out in the shorts because it's 100 degrees outside. So you want to go out in these real low cut shorts so we can see all your thighs and shit like that. If I can see your thighs and your legs and your calves and you turn around, I see the basketball sitting out around the back. I'm like, shh. Then now it's like, okay, now it's it's countdown. So you gotta be able to kind of do. These parents have to have these little girls out here with butt cheeks. That's sad. If I see little girls out like that, you know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of this shit can be avoided if by young women if they just take the time to be a little bit more circumspect of their surroundings, be smart, be wise, be more vigilant. Always understand that somebody can grab your ass. Somebody needs just assume that somebody wants to. Stay away from gas stations. I'm telling you that shit now. Stay away from gas. If you're gonna get some gas, get gas in the middle of the day. I've seen chicks get harassed at gas stations like you would not believe. I've seen it. I've seen chicks just like the video a couple of years ago, about a year ago, 6 months ago, somewhere. The chick was walking in the gas station. It was 1,000 niggas sweating at her. Oh, she finna get this pimping. She finna get this pimping. It's about 1,000,000 niggas trying to step to one chick. Man, I'm finna get this bitch. I'm finna get this bitch. That's how they was talking. Thirsty niggas. I can't. Whenever I'm around a bunch of niggas and they do some shit like that, I just lay in the cut. I don't give a damn. She the baddest thing on the planet. I'm not going to do that. I'm not gonna be that nigga in line with 1,000,000 niggas trying to get at one chick. No. That's some lame shit to me. I'm sorry. Just like you ain't gonna see me in nobody comment section on Instagram to my ooh, like I used to when I first got on Instagram. I did give women's compliments. I did, but I kind of outgrew it. I did because I understood and became more cognizant and aware. Because guys, we all have to become aware of this information. That women are out here thirst trapping. They putting these pictures up, laying on their backs, grabbing their ankles and pulling them way back out like in the V and shit. Baby, you trying to show me what it's gonna be like, huh? You trying to show me what it's like when I'm all up in it. Who wants to? You know what I'm saying? That shit a turn off, man. So I stopped looking at it. I stopped. I don't even go on Instagram like I used to. I don't. I saw that video too. I was scared as fuck for that girl. Exactly. That's why I stopped going to club. Dudes are nasty. Facts. Gas stations are dangerous for sisters in the wrong area. I'm telling you right now, man. My son's mom have been through some shit and we stayed in Sandy Springs. And she would go through some shit. I used to have to go get gas twice a week in her car at night. I would just take her car, go to the gas station and get gas. I wouldn't let her. I had to go do that shit. I got tired of it, but I would do it. It never fails when I say, man, I'm tired, man. Shit, just get something in the morning. She'll call me. I told you, motherfucker, gonna say. It's always like that. See you in the gas station, they walk into the car behind you. Niggas, we got to do better too, man. Like we brothers got to understand If the woman don't want your ass, she just don't want you. And I'm sorry, it's okay to see a bad woman and you don't get her. You don't have to try to go at every woman you see that looks halfway above us 5. You in her face. You ain't got to be like a damn dog in heat for every woman you see. Act like you've been there for before. Act like you have been there. Like these dudes be like, that's how half the time. Them guys, I'm gonna tell you a secret. The baddest women I done had is a lot of times is the women that I don't act like I want. I be in my mind, I'm like, ooh, that motherfucker's so bad, boy. Good Lord. If I ever get a chance to, and I'm walking by her ass, I'm looking at the ground, I'm looking to the left. I'm, oh, hey, how you doing? She don't know in my mind, I'm already done undressed her ass. I'm already just like that motherfucker. There, boy, good Lord. I will take every inch of her ass and just take my time, you know. Now that's what I'm saying to myself. She'll look me in my face. She don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Cause I ain't giving you that satisfaction to let you think I'm on your jock. What's up, Ed? I ain't giving you that satisfaction to let you think I'm on you like that. Act like you've been there before, fellas. Don't be all thirsty. I be watching these niggas at gas stations and shit. When I saw that video, I was like, damn, these niggas, is they gonna let the chick walk in the gas station? Oh, she gotta get this pimping. She gotta get this pimping. Damn. Like, come on, man. I have never seen that shit work ever. Where I seen a million niggas. When you around that many niggas and they all jumping on one chick, and you know why I used to see that shit a lot back in the day was at the Freak Nick. I seen niggas. Let me tell you some crazy shit, man. So I was on Stewart Avenue. This was way back. I think it was Freak Nick, like right. So it was a car show, like over by Club Nicky's. Club Nicky's was over there on Stewart Avenue by Run and Shoot, right? So this chick, she was thick as hell too. I guess she felt like, okay, this she was wearing her Daisy Dukes. That was a thing back then. You know, the song was out and shit. Deuce, go check it out. Old school booty shake song, right? So she up there and she dancing and shit like that in front of this nigga. I guess that was a man or whatever. I don't know if she liked the nigga. I don't know. Because the nigga didn't really try to help her ass. So it's a million niggas just standing around. Wasn't that many women, right? She made a fatal mistake. She made the fatal flaw of trying to like twerk in front of some nigga, right? Bro, let me tell you something. Them niggas came up to her ass. One nigga tried to dance with her. They grabbed her. She's tried to stop, right? Bro, them niggas got on her ass. 5 or 6 niggas trying to get on her. She's screaming. Nobody was stopping nobody. This motherfucker, when I tell you they ripped her fucking clothes off, them niggas ripped her clothes off. Them niggas was so fucking thirsty. Some nigga helped her get in the car, right? This nigga, they started rocking the motherfucking car. The car damn near flipped over. Them niggas was rocking up against the damn car, pushing the bitch back and forth over one chick. Now, how thirsty is that? And I was a kid, and there's a lot of shit I didn't know. You know, because back then I was like, I thought the shit was funny. I thought it was kind of, but of course it was fucked up. But as long as she didn't get raped, I thought, okay, she didn't get raped. You know, that's how I was thinking as a kid. I was like 17, 18, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. But the thing that really kind of made me laugh about the whole situation, well, I ain't gonna say laugh, but I just thought was kind of crazy, was the thirst level of these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, who the fuck is gonna sit here and try to rock up? Them niggas, that bitch like the Hulk. I'm telling that motherfucker almost flipped over and they stopped. The car went boom, boom, like that. That motherfucker sat up for a second. I was, oh shit, is these niggas done flipped the car? They about almost flipped that bitch with her in it. Now, how you want pussy that bad that you about to rape a motherfucker out in public in front of everybody? Everybody got niggas had camcorders. Like you just standing up there just cause she was dancing and she was thick and she was, I guess, her home. It was like one of those shit. They couldn't do shit to stop them niggas. Just I'd have seen shit like that at Freak Nick. Freak Nick that's what stopped it. That's what killed that shit. Thirsty motherfuckers, niggas that couldn't control their damn hormones and shit. Them niggas is trying to, I'm telling you, that's what killed that shit. Crazy shit like that. I remember I lived here back in Freaknik 95. I graduated high school, came up here, and in Freaknik 95, I was here and they was talking about I came to Freaknik 95, but I actually was at Wallace. But anyway, um, man, I was listening to the news. Like, my brother, we used to listen to AM radio and talk radio all the time. And so, WSB in Atlanta, man, you can hear a lot of, man, they had like this local show at night. I don't know if it was, I forget who was here. I think Sean Hannity was here back then in Atlanta. I can't remember. Anyway, they had a local show, bro. And man, people was calling up. These white folks was calling up, telling all types of stories and shit. And some of the shit, I was like, these motherfuckers racist as hell. But even still, I'm like, damn, man, really, dog? Like, why are y'all doing this shit? Why y'all niggas like? I ain't saying we gotta be scared to be ourselves around white folks. You can do what the fuck you want to do. You ain't gotta be all on pins and needles in front of whites. Be yourself. Have fun. Do what you do. But some of the shit that these niggas was doing, man, it was just freaking ridiculous. I'm like, man, they gonna shut down. That was 95. I think by 98, I think that was maybe the last year. Now, I don't even know if they had a Freaknik 99, but that was it, man. The last one I remember was like 98. Because I know that I was there too in 98. Because I was riding behind that chick that, what's that song? Shawty swing my way. The white girl, she was in a car in front of me, man. I was so damn mad. I was trying to go to the gym and I made the mistake and got my ass over there on Memorial Drive and she was in front of me. Man, that motherfucker, I'm talking about every 5 seconds. Hey, hey, hey. Niggas flagging her down, going up to the car, having conversations in the middle of fucking traffic. I was so mad about that shit. But there was some good old days though, man. Use that Freaknik 98. I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit, it was fun. You know what I'm saying? But I got tired of, like, if you on the highway, motherfuckers getting out their cars walking on I-20. Like, I shit you not. This shit was the club. Like, you could be driving down, be on 20 for 4 hours trying to get from like flat shows to 85, 75. Oh, it's gonna take you about 3, 4 hours. You might well walk. You might well get a bike. Anytime I was going somewhere, I'm taking back roads. And that was a mistake in many cases. You get up by Druid Hills or yeah. So it was just, I-20 was a parking lot. Exactly. Exactly. People left their shit parked overnight. It was crazy, man. It was crazy, but it ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna tell you now, that's when run and shoot was lit like a motherfucker. I used to be in run and shoot back then. And during Freaknik, it was live because it was open 24 hours a day. I missed that shit. Now that's some shit. If I had a time machine, I would go back to is that damn run and shoot. With all us used to be in there. Hot Sauce, Spider, all us used to be in there playing. Spider was younger than us, than me and Hot Sauce. But man, we used to have some good ass times up in run and shoot, bro. Yeah, they ruined it, man. It was a lot of thirsty niggas that really destroyed Freaknik. Freaknik was a nice event. It started with like a Greek picnic in the park and they just spread it. And they ruined it. They still do Greek picnic up here. Because I see Paco. Paco was the Kappa in that new Missy video. Paco from Montgomery. He went to Alabama State. But all them cats come up here. You can't get in that Greek picnic. It's nothing but Greeks now. You cannot get in that motherfucker. Which I don't really care, but you know what I'm saying? You can't get in the Greek picnic no more. So I guess they was like, fuck it, we gotta cut this shit. They didn't start back doing Freaknik now. So you know what I'm saying? They didn't kind of start back doing it, but I'm too old for that shit now. But Freaknik was some good times, dog. It was some good times, man. And I had a lot of fun. I met a lot of cool chicks from all over the country. That's when you want to have some fun. That damn Freaknik. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna tell you another time Atlanta was on fire was them damn Olympics. That shit was live too. That was live. Let me tell you what Scottie Pippen did when he was here. Scottie Pippen was near downtown, right? Him and all the ball players was walking around. So this how privileged motherfuckers is. I didn't even know you could do some shit like this. Scottie Pippen sits on a Atlanta police officer's like motorcycle, right? Scotty starts the motherfucker up and took off. And the cop was like, hey, he just took off, rode that motherfucker. I'm like, damn, Scotty Pippen just pulled off, rode that bitch. They didn't do shit. Scotty rode around for a little bit and came back and parked that motherfucker. They didn't say shit to us. I was like, damn. Must be nice. That's what happened when you're a world champion. You know what I'm saying? damn, Scottie Pippen just rode off on their damn bike, didn't say shit. Now, how many niggas you know can do some shit? Now, this was back when, that's damn near like shit, like Anthony Davis doing that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody kind of on that level. So that's some big shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So I remember that shit though. That was crazy. That was some good times. I think what's the name had announced they was gonna be there. They never showed. Morris Day and the Times said they was gonna be somewhere near downtown during the Olympics. And bro, when I tell you, everybody was out. I mean, we sat out there for about 3 hours. He never showed. Uncle Luke days, since the Uncle Luke days. I mean, they just not starting it back. So I ain't gonna really trip on these young cats now because they just getting back into it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna really trip about it like that and say nothing about the freak Nick like that. But they got big shoes to fill. You all right? They got some big shoes to fill. That's another nigga, Luke, bruh. Let me tell you, bruh. Luke came to Montgomery way back. Um, what was this? Sports Weekend. When was that album? Who was Sports Weekend? One and one. We having some fun. 88, 89. I think it was a little bit after that. Do Why Diddy, when that was out. I was in the 7th grade, 89. Right? So, oh, Red Dog. Oh, you going back, dog. What you know about them red dogs? Them dirty red dogs. They whooped somebody. They whooped somebody and that's what got them messed up. They jumped on the wrong person. Anyway, Luke came to Montgomery. They announced on the radio that he was looking for some dancers. I don't know why Luke did that shit. And actually, now that I think back, the chicks that was dancing in the videos, like it's your birthday, them chicks, all the chicks from them videos, those are probably the dancers that he collected when he was traveling all over the South. Luke was just going all over the South, making announcements on the radio that he looking for dancers. And the shit was crazy, dog. Like, I was a kid, but I kind of, I ain't really get to know nothing. My homeboy, he was old. I was in the car. He was driving. I couldn't go in, and then I ain't gonna lie like that. But bro, we rode by that motherfucker, man. It was a line round the corner, nimble women. Cause Luke was that nigga back then. Like when Do I Diddy and y'all probably looking at that shit like, what? Yeah. Luke had I don't know about New York. I don't know about everybody else, but that Luke was the dude. Like back when Do I Did It, when that song was out, shit, it didn't get no better than Luke. You know what I'm saying? And he came and they had a commercial playing heavy on the radio. Luke is looking for dancers. If you think you can do the and this girl named Tara, they say her auntie won a spot. You know, thick like loose dancers. Uncle Luke lived that life. He should write a book, put them secrets out. Yeah, yeah. First time I went to Atlanta was in '99. It was a fantastic experience. I've been many times since. It lacks luster as of recent. I mean, a lot of people throw dirt on Atlanta. I love Atlanta. I love this damn city, bro. I'm black. Like I love this damn. I done been to other cities. I'm not. This is one of the few cities I feel like that you can be unapologetically black, pro safe, do. Is you see black people doing shit that you don't see in other cities. Outside of now, I'm not going. There are some cities that need to be mentioned: Dallas, Houston, DC. I would probably throw Chicago in there too. But on the level like Atlanta, Atlanta's on a class by itself with that shit. Like I've been all over. Like it's a few black people doing well in Charlotte. It's a few black people doing well in Memphis. It's a few black people doing well in Nashville. It's a few black people doing well in other cities. But the only place I see place if I didn't live in Atlanta, other place I would probably really, really want to live would be Houston. You know what I'm saying? I love Atlanta. DC's nice. I've been to DC's a beautiful city. I didn't really get a good taste of it, so I can't say shit bad about it. It was beautiful. I just don't know what the fuck I was going, where I'm going, I had a rent come up that bitch by myself. I don't know where I'm going, what I'm doing. So I can't just say I went out, had a chick I hooked up with. We went out with like a hookah lounge and shit like that, hung out, heard some live music. The DJ was getting it in though. That DJ had That DJ was a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. Now, dude, I will give you that. So I can't really say I got a real full experience of DC like that. But as far as that, I fucking love Atlanta. I hate when I hear people just shit on Atlanta because I guess everybody talks about it and it's supposed to be the it place to go. But come on, man. I mean, I can name off so many reasons. I don't want to get into that, but like just the Black Hollywood scene, the music, just the culture. You know what I'm saying? You can get the metropolitan and you can you can go out and live out in the woods if you want to. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do in Atlanta. If I want to go and be in the heart of downtown and look like I'm living in New York somewhere, it's parts of Atlanta and you can do that. Economically, it's just so much opportunity. Everybody I meet does something. It's rarely do I meet somebody and they ain't doing something, they ain't got no business. They just punch a clock. Shit. Most people in this city hustle. That's why you don't hear me on I'm not stuck on myself like I'm somebody exceptional. Even though I do pretty good for myself. If I make $65, $70 an hour in another city, I would people it'd just be a different. I would, I ain't gonna say I would, but people that make this kind of money in other cities that I've seen, like somebody in Montgomery making 150, 100, they think they the shit. They big shit. You big shit in Montgomery, you make six figures. Atlanta, it's just there. Nobody's gonna kiss your ass because shit, everybody make it. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I talk to my students. Like, shit, this is what you supposed to make. Shit. You supposed to be making $45, $50 an hour. That's what you supposed to make. Shit. Once you think like, don't give a damn what city you in. Once you think that way, your mind, it'll manifest. You know? Yeah. Houston is a beautiful city, man. Houston is beautiful and it's black too. Houston kind of remind me of Atlanta. Houston and Atlanta damn near twin cities to me. They about the same. So I can do Houston. It's too far from my family. But if I had to pick a city that I had to live in, it gonna be a black city. Damn, now I don't want to live in LA. I don't want to live in LA. I sure as hell don't want to live in New York. Weather. I do not want to live in New York. Plus, New York, I mean, the parts I go to, I don't see no foliage, no fucking way. You got to really ride out for a while. And I'm a country boy at heart. You know what I'm saying? I like to see trees and shit. And you know what I'm saying? That's just me. I was in Manhattan for 3 weeks during a fashion week. I was like, damn, I ain't seen no trees. I ain't seen shit. So I can't live in there. But that's where the rich people live at anyway. So I probably would live in Brooklyn or some shit, but still it's too cold. So yeah, you can get a good house, good property. It's nothing for you to get down here in Atlanta, man, and just plus I came here as a kid, man. Did y'all hear me? I was at the Freaknik. I was at so this shit kind of has a rite of passage for me. This is why I kind of I ain't gonna say I became a man because I stayed here for like half before I went back to college. But still, I got some good memories here, man. You know what I'm saying? I could have been on the N1 tour, actually. I actually could have been on right when that shit filmed. I had got a scholarship at Wallace and Selma when they started filming N1. Literally, if you watch N1 mixtape volume 3, the dude 50, he had caught a couple of man. I walked right in there when they had just filmed that shit. And the dude, they was like, man, you should have got him. They was saying, man, you should have got this dude here. He's like, man, we gone now. We about to go. I was like, damn. I would have been on that N1 shit, man. If I'd have stayed in Atlanta, but I went to college. I went and played ball, but yeah, it was some good days, man. Some good times, but so for me, it's just got a special purpose. Plus, me and my brother had a mobile car wash. So I got a chance as a 19-year-old kid, 18, 19, to ride all over Atlanta. And I would meet different people, Asians, whites, blacks, everybody. Cars. And there was this guy, he was a pharmacist. He had like 13 different locations called Patients Pharmacy. We used to do he had a brand new 1995 big body 6 V12 Mercedes. We used to clean that bitch. We cleaned that. I cleaned Marshall Falk's. Marshall Falk had a big body. He went to European Body Works and got some work done. I cleaned that motherfucker up, detailed it. That's where I learned how to wet sand and shit. Like, man, I did all types of shit, man. And in doing that, every day we would meet different people. We would be downtown because it's a mobile car wash. So we would go downtown and I could, as a kid, you need shit like that. Like, this is where I met that guy, Daryl, who I told you is hedge fund manager now, but my brother, when he graduated college, actually worked with this guy, and he was a stockbroker back in '95. And the first year, my brother got up there in like '92, right? Bro worked up there a couple of years. Um, he messed around, and his wife got pregnant, so he had to quit, right? So the next, like 2 years later, when I'm up there in '95, 90, like 2, 3 years later, I'm up there. Dude done bought a brand new '95 Porsche. Dude had just like grossed $12 million the year prior. And my brother was talking to me like, man, you should go work with him. Let me tell you, this is one of the dumbest, most stupid moments I ever had in my life. So let me tell you what happened, right? So my brother, we do the dude car. We cleaning this brand new Porsche. I'm talking about the bitch spelled brand new. He still had the little glue where you pull the paper off. He had just pulled the paper off that bitch. I'm taking a razor, cleaning off the glue off his windows. Okay, this how new this shit is, right? Still smelling brand new. It was a Porsche with the back, when it speeds up, the back kind of comes up, right? So it's a convertible. He comes the whole time we clean the car. Dude standing out there in this suit. Yeah, man, man. Da, da, da. So the dude, my brother, was like, "Yo, man, my brother just got out of high school. He not in school yet." He's like, "He not in school yet?" He's like, "Nah." He said, "Man, what you want to do with your life?" I said, "Oh, I want to play ball, man." He's like, "Well, look, man, you want to be a stockbroker, you can come work and be my apprentice. I can train you. I mean, I can teach you the ropes." You know what I told this dude? I regret this shit to this day. I told him, "No, man, I want to play ball." That was one of the moments where if I could go back in time, that was one of the most stupid moments in my life. You got a dude that just made 12 million fucking dollars. You are up here cleaning his $120,000 Porsche, and he tells you he wants you to be his apprentice, and your dumb ass says you'd rather play basketball. Fuck basketball. Fuck basketball. Let me tell you something. That was one of the moments I sit now to this day, and every time I go home, every once in a while, I'm gonna see my brother tomorrow. I'm gonna tell him. I'm like, "Man, remember that time Daryl asked me?" He go, "Oh yeah, man. I don't know what you was thinking. I don't know what you was like. What the hell was I thinking? I love basketball. I did, but shit. You know what I'm saying? I could have played and won ball or something. Shit. Damn that. Damn that, man. Damn that, man. I ain't had to go to college. I could have, let me tell you something. I could have set up in there because my brother, he told me, say, what you do is you just have to get on the phone and talk and call different people. You get they get your Rolodex. You got to call through the people and get whatever, right? And so he's going to give you a script, tell you what to say. You can kind of ad lib a little bit, get used to it. And, he was just going to show me how to do it, man. And I'm thinking back like, damn. Because I'm going to tell you something. I'd have set up in that bitch. And me, I'd have been like, "Man, can we go?" I would have been taking his ass to lunch, even though I'm broke than a motherfucker. I'd have been taking his ass to lunch, soaking up game, learning. "Hey man, where you going? What you doing?" Talking questions and shit like that. And because he knew my brother, and he liked my brother's very likable. Everybody liked my brother. My brother don't meet no strangers. Everywhere he go, people like him, give him free shit. That's my brother. So because he liked him, I could have really came up. And my brother, just to tell you how stupid I was, my brother got in the car with me, was in the van riding. My brother like, "Man, look, man, you need to really think about this. Man, I ain't been to school. I got to go to college. Man, I want to play ball." I understand that, but he's like, "Man, but you can play ball anytime, bro." If he was like, "Damn, look," he basically, he didn't say I wasn't gonna make it to the NBA. He was just like, my brother would never kill my dream, but he was just like, "Man, look, man, this dude just made $12 million," and he's like, "Man, I get that. That's good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to do that. It's probably gonna be boring." Teenagers are so fucking stupid. Oh my god. Oh man, I could have owned, you damn right, James Earl. I could have owned a piece of the house. His ass is a hedge fund manager now. Black dude. Okay? Hedge fund manager. So he ain't nothing to play with. Hundreds of millions and billions, and I don't know how much he managing, but he managing a lot of damn money. He got property. I think last time my brother talked to him, he said, dude got a house up in New York. He got probably a fucking mansion. You know what I'm saying? This dude's a stockbroker. Black dude. Started in right next to my brother, and that company wasn't paying them but $13,000 a year plus commission. I mean, that was the dumbest damn decision I ever made. And I had another decision through my brother again, dude. I met a guy, but this is kind of like on some small, on a much smaller scale. This guy who was asked me when I was in high school. He said he would teach me one summer how to make my own clothes. He makes suits. And he was gonna teach me how to make suits. And my brother, he had made some pants that damn. My brother bought the pants from the pants was $200, hand stitched. And the dude was like talking to me, and he was telling me, he was like, "Yeah, man, I'll teach you, man." He had went to Tuskegee. He had a fashion merchandising degree, which from Tuskegee Institute, which I had never heard. I didn't know they had. Tuskegee used to offer real shit, like not the shit on my school. Man. I ain't gonna shit on my school, but Tuskegee used to offer like real world shit. Like you could come out of there with a real major and some shit, and you'll know how to make suits. You know how to like that type of shit. So that's when he went to Tuskegee. He was an old dude. So he damn near probably was there when shit Booker T was still alive, like long time ago. Because he was like real older guy, probably in his late 60s, which back in like 1987, 88, you know what I'm saying? Somewhere in there. And I was in like the seventh, eighth grade. So I'm thinking anything that I have to do while I'm not playing basketball is gonna take away from me being a good ball player. I will if my son plays a sport, I'm telling him right now, if you get an opportunity like that, don't make the mistakes I made. You know what I'm saying? So he damn near up there with Robert Smith. No. I don't think that. What I'm saying is he manages that much money. Hedge fund manager. Now I don't know what he got and what he's worth on paper. He manages hundreds of millions of dollars. So shit, if he manages $200 million, that's a small fish. But to us, that's a beast. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. So I don't think he that damn big, but he big enough. You know what I'm saying? He big enough. If I'd have stayed up there and worked with his ass about 2 years, do you guys understand? I could have been like at 20, 21, 22, a fucking multi-millionaire. Oh my God, I'd have been out of control. I'd have been out of fucking control, dog. I would have been, oh my God. Like I just would have been a fool at 18, 19 with that kind of money. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Some shit God just like, nope, he ain't ready. Cause if I'd have did that, bro, ain't no telling what I'd have did. Man, I'd have shit. I'd have done something stupid. I've been probably trying to do movies or trying to produce movies or trying to get into music. I'd have been shit trying to hook up with organized noise. As I had that kind of money, I probably could have bought my way into some shit. Nah, something stupid. I wouldn't have did that. So that probably, his fees to be a manager is over $1 million. Well, that tells you right there what time it is. So I had a very simple opportunity to older dude to learn how to make suits and shirts as a teenager before I went to college. Shit, I could have been tongue for it right now. That's exactly right. Oh shit, what's the black dude? What's the black dude that did Will Smith suits on Savile Row? The black guy. Oswald Boateng. Shh. Them the type of suits I want. And see, I would have knew how to make that shit. So all you need is a damn sewing machine. Once you know how to do it, know where to get the fabric, you can make any damn thing you want to. Bro, that is a powerful skill. You know what I'm saying? Being able to make a suit. Oh my God. You do not want to see me as a tailor knowing how to make my own shit. You do not want to see that, bro. I'm talking about, man, I'll be the cleanest nigga on earth. Promise you that. Some of these damn people that make clothes don't know what the fuck they doing. I'm just being straight up. They know how to. What I mean by that is you go to these stores and you walk in there and only two or three things really everybody wants to buy, and the rest of the shit just there because it's plain Jane looking. I hate that because men clothes. There should be stores that you walk in and damn near everything you see is fire. You know what I'm saying? Fire, like just sick. Like the suit that I got for my birthday, everybody want that bitch. Everybody walked in there. He said, "Man, we can't keep these." I know you can't. Why the fuck would y'all? Why y'all selling the other ones? This is what y'all need to have a store full of suits like this, and you will make way more money, way more revenue. Your design, your cut. You know what I'm saying? The Italian cut, the way it fits. You know what I'm saying? Your design, your fabric, quality of fabric, the thickness, everything. You know what I'm saying? If I knew how to make my own damn clothes, but I would have been a wild ass animal with these clothes, bro. Cause I would be like making, and I know dudes that make their own shit. I actually knew some guys when I was growing up as a kid that did hair. This one guy did hair that made his own shit. He used to make his own clothes. And when I tell you this nigga was the flyest nigga I ever saw when I was growing up, this nigga stayed clean. Stayed clean. No homo. He did women's hair. That nigga was not gay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He was not LGBT. I'm sorry. I don't mean that word homo. Let me stop using that word. Anyway, don't want to get striked. I apologize. But yeah, that brother, that brother kept him. Kept him. I literally seen women about to fight over this cat. Literally. I'm standing there I'm about 8 years old. I'm sitting there watching, soaking up everything, paying attention. I'm just sitting there watching. These women about to fight over this nigga, like this nigga. He up there trying to break it up. I never forgot that shit. You'll learn some shit growing up in the barber shop, man. Beauty shop. Around some. I grew up. My mom used to come pick me up, take me to the beauty shop. I get my lemon heads and my, my slushy. I'm sitting my ass over there with my now laters. I'm watching my little cartoons, and after that go off, you know, I'm up at the shop. We go home. It's a good old day. That's what I was saying. The Italian cut, that'd be the best one. You know your stuff, Turf. But yeah. Anyway, man, I don't know what you mean shook much. You trying to be funny. I don't know what shook much mean. But anyway, y'all have a good one, man. I'm finna lay my ass down. I'm tired, man. I wasn't going nowhere tonight. I'm tired, man. Shit, I've been working out hard. Y'all be good.